What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to an all-new and all-patriotic episode of Talkin-ish, a podcast amongst friends. It is I, Anthony Sterling, your friendly neighborhood super Negro, and joining me, as always, are those beautiful queens of podcasting, but this week we are -1. Last week it was Rhea, and now the Hertep herself. Well, we might as well add Jason to the mix, along with Britt. So I guess they both going on their assignments. Maybe Jason will show up, maybe he won't. But again, that is that Arkansas internet. Hope it gets fixed. They're good with racism, but not with high speeds. Anyway, welcome everybody. We're going to introduce the queen, starting off with that beautiful, vivacious, COVID-free ray of sunshine. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for Miss A-MEH-rica. What's up, girl?
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Janae.
Hello, Janae.
Hi, Janae.
Hi, Janae.
And as always, Talkin-ish is never truly Talkin-ish without our resident bruiser, the enforcer, the bountifully bubed. I was about to say bubed. I don't know if she's been imbued with such bountiful boobs. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all show some love for Patty Two Pistols, a.k.a. Miss Coretta with the Beretta, Miss Elaine Torregano. She is with us. Woo!
I was Rhea last week.
You were.
Yes!
And you were. Rhea's like, this bitch is infringing on my brand. How dare she?
My IP.
Where are my lawyers? But ladies and gentlemen, as I've said before, Miss Britt Williams is on her assignment. She is being bent over and stretched in ways that only Southeast Asians could break it down.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, it's yoga.
Okay.
Ain't it? Yeah, Rhea, get your mind out the gutter. Out the gutter. All right. Well, we got some guests this week, and we need to just stop calling them guests. We got family in the building, and we are going to start off with our sister in pod. One half of Was It Good Though podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, show your love. It is Lady Togarian of Westertoes, the philanderer of feet, the seller of souls. Get y'all stinking asses up and show some love for Miss Jazz. She is with us. They want to see your feet. Show your feet.
Okay.
No, ma'am. You're not Ivy. Not this week. Maybe next time. Next time, I promise you. And moving along, ladies and gentlemen, she is the CEO, the founder, the CFO, if you will, of NXG Global Productions. She is a writer. She is a director. She is a producer. She is a mom. She is a creator of life, a destroyer of worlds. She is, how can I put it, one of the greatest Amish thirst traps to ever be thirst trapping. Ladies and gentlemen, show your love for the beautiful, the talented, and the greasiest of scalpists. Ladies in the world, it is Miss Lisa Ware. Show some love. Lisa is in the building. She getting her hair did. All right. And doing Lisa's hair is the amazing Dorothy. Y'all show some love for Dorothy. Dorothy's with us. Hey, Dorothy.
We told you was on the show.
Yeah, welcome. Your fault. We just gonna call you Cousin Dot from here on out, so just be prepared. Okay. All right. Now get back to that scalp. It's not as flaky as it was. You're doing a great job. Props. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, he has been gone for a long time, but goddamn it, he said, I'm finally coming back to show you peasants what a king sounds like. Y'all get y'all asses up for the man, the myth, the legend. Mr. George Samds is in the building. Hit him with the voice, George. Hit him with the voice.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Look at that. Who moaned?
Me.
Who just moaned?
Freya, wipe your lip a little bit. You drooled. Wipe it a little bit.
Hold on, Rhea. I got you. Hold up. There we go. All right.
That nigga spoke and Ray said,
I'm way too young, apparently.
I like him geriatric.
Wow. All right. She likes him suffering from Alzheimer's and all the timers. Go ahead, Rhea. Do your thing. And folks, last but not least, he has returned back from whatever hell his internet had brought him to. Ladies and gentlemen, it is it is the other half of Was It Good Though Pod, Jazz's brother, our brother in pod. Y'all show some love, and this might go off, so I may have to hit it again. Give it up for Mr. Jason Wallace. He is with us. Look, the crowd say, wait a minute, who? Then I say it again. Show y'all love for Jason Wallace. There it is. And no, that is not Lil Rel Howery that you see on your screen. That is our good brother Jason.
and he's gone. And he's gone.
And just that quick.
The greatest trick Lil Rel ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist. All right.
Or that he was funny.
Oh, damn. We went there.
Hurtful.
He was funny in Get Out.
He was.
That's because he had somebody writing his lines for him.
He was T.S. motherfucking A. Come on. Give him some love. Give him a chance. All right. You know.
He could have ad-libbed some of them lines. I mean, we don't know.
We don't know. See? Yeah.
We don't know.
Helene being a hater.
Some way, somehow.
What's going on? You need a hug.
I do.
He was kind of funny on Southside. You ever watch Southside?
Southside, he was funny. Southside is really good.
I am still upset this show is not coming back, man.
Yeah.
It hurts my soul. That was such a great show. Damn. All right. Hashtag bring back Southside. Let's put that in the comments. Anyway, thank y'all once again for checking us out. Y'all know the drill. Hit that red subscribe button. It's only going to take a second. Blue thumbs up because blue thumbs are cool. And hit the bell, turn your notifications to all so you'll be notified when a new episode drops. I want to thank everybody who's been checking us out. As I've said before, whether it is view number 1 or view 800, we appreciate y'all. And by appreciating y'all, this is all you get because we ain't got money to give you. We ain't got gift cards to send you, but we do show love, except for Helene. She is a modern day hater, but her hate is how she loves. So keep that in mind. Wow. She just wants y'all to know you're number 1 in her heart. Okay? Number 1. All right. Well, we're going to get into it because it is time for viewer comments. And my goodness, we got a few. And I'm thankful for that. If you want to join us in the comments or join the conversation, all you got to do is leave it in the comment section and we will read your comment, y'all. Y'all don't believe us? Trust me, we read them. I don't know why people don't want to comment more. But for this episode, we do have some comments and we are going to read them right now. We are going to start real quick with Lady Togarian of Westertoes, who was just straight up clowning Brit as if Brit is not welcome in her family's house. But Jazz went and said Brit was an outside kid laughing my ass off. Yes, Jazz, we didn't have the technology your 29-year-old ass had back in the early 2000s with your iPads and your iPhones and all them ding-dang fangled gadgetry. We went outside.
Early 2000s?
Yes, Anthony, it checks out. You're absolutely right. Me and my little iPad, my little devices and all. I get it. You're right.
Yes, we didn't have that. We didn't have it. We had rotary phones and push button dial.
In 2 ways. You was playing the snake game on your phone, on your Nokia?
No, girl,
we didn't have
can with
phones.
strings. We didn't have phones.
That was my generation. I had Nokia on my snake. I had snake on my
I just
Nokia.
bundle all of y'all up in
Exactly.
one circle of old. So I probably
Oh, wow.
Fair.
Oh.
Fair.
Okay.
You can't be telling the Revolutionary War apart from the Civil War. It's all the same. They had-
Right.
White folks shot each other. We
Yeah.
get it. Oh my goodness! Wow, Jazz. Okay, that hurts.
I love
No, no, you don't.
Nigga,
No, you
Britt
don't.
was an
Come on,
outside
Jack.
kid because her white family didn't want to deal with her black ass.
That's true. And
Go
they made her
outside,
come
little
in.
Negro, go outside,
Like,
little
y'all was
Negro.
y'all was killing her. You was just like, your family ain't love you.
Mm.
So I was I was piggybacking on y'all bullying her.
I mean,
No, because she was just dry about it. I stayed outside. I'm like,
You know, it's turnips to be picked. Yeah.
not Turner.
and then I just asked her, did they make you come in through the servants' entrance?
Yeah.
I mean, what's going on? Like,
She had
I
to
was
shoe
concerned.
horses. I mean, it was a lot of shit going on. Yeah.
Master Grandpa says, "I's got to go."
Master
and pick
Grandpa.
my
Master
money."
Grandpa.
I'm
All right,
done.
let me stop.
I was sorry, Miss Granny.
Not Master Grandpa.
She's telling the dogs, "Nah, y'all got to be quiet. Master Grandpa's asleep." You know, but let me stop. We love Brit. She gonna get it when she come back. So we pick on her with love, because I guarantee you, her dog has probably pushed about 3 white people into oncoming traffic. Trust me on that. But we're gonna move on because Scody told us straight up, "Hey, maybe I don't remember this about Snuffleupagus, but y'all just fucked my head up." And that's what we do here on Talkin' Ish. We're here to give you the ultimate mind fuck. That whole comment came from last episode where basically before Snuffleupagus was a big felt elephant, he was just a bell. That was it. He was truly imaginary and invisible. We're gonna move on.
I
Let's
thought that was
see.
common knowledge now. Like that was not even Sesame Street
Some
lore
folks-
anymore.
Yeah, I don't know, but some folks haven't paid attention to it. You know, because we're so used to seeing "Hello, Bert," and the him just sauntering along and everything, and sounding like he was on a kilo of heroin. But it is what it is. You learn things new every day. Now, our next comment. Why I call it a comment? This dissertation comes from the CEO.
Lisa,
The
you
CEO
said
of
dissertation.
NXT
We already know who that was.
Global Productions. It is Miss Lisa. But Lisa said, should I do it in my accent? Because the way you did this first word, it sounds like you was a little excited. So I'm
No,
gonna try to
yesterday
do
in the
you.
group chat, she said she'd be reading shit in Jason's voice. So read it in Jason's voice.
I can't. I if I was Terrence Deshaun Howard, I could, but I'm not. I can't do a Memphis accent.
I don't
But
even
Lisa
have a
went
Memphis
and
accent.
said, "Come on, man." Okay. Miss Lisa says, "Bombaclot." No, she did not say that.
Is that
She
what
said, "No, she didn't. She didn't. She didn't. She said, dude, you guys are right about these kids. They call me at work every day like I'm not going to see them later. My kids know not to ask me for stuff in front of their friends. I'm quick to correct and call them out." That is a true black mama. She goes on to say, I was walking to school in elementary school. We were in the suburbs of, girl, you from Willow Grove? You ain't hood. Anyway,
I never said I was.
Tell them again, Lisa. We ain't all got to be from the ghettos.
you wasn't in North Philly. You was in Northeast. You were by the mall. Did you live by the mall? By
Yeah.
Willow Grove Mall?
Oh yeah.
Sir.
Oh, that was a great mall before
The
niggas
comment.
took over.
I still know my address.
That's what's up. But she said, I remember my first address. Okay, not that it means if I was 100% safe. That's true, because them white folks in Philly, they will kidnap a nigga. But it was also the late 80s. I wish we still had Luther to translate Obama. Why? Okay, got you.
Like Vandross?
Let's see. No, you don't remember Luther, Obama's translator from
The
Key and
anger
Peele?
translator from Key and Peele.
Yeah.
Nigga, shut the fuck. Continue with the comment.
No, because he showed the video of I guess Obama responding to
Oh, about Trump.
yeah. I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
was like, I wish what Luther would have said.
That nigga make me sick. And that's what make us all happy. She also says, you also say, that's wonderful news about the sickle cell treatment. My cousin died from complications related to sickle cell, and I would love to see this disease cured and eradicated. My condolences to
Thank
you
you.
and your family. So I think, I don't know if she calling me out or giving me props. She goes, so Anthony, yes, Anthony boosts me up all episode with good updates, only to drop kick me in the gut with the story about the little baby. That was Cohen Wiley, who was shot by police in Senatobia, Mississippi, about 2 weeks ago. I thought Walmarts had video cameras in their parking lots too. They do. Tons of them. I have seen signs about it. This is an outrageous disregard for human life and tells me that either someone wasn't trained correctly or didn't take it. Excuse me. Oh, I hope I'm not coming down with Reyes Cole. I know I wiped out drooling ass mouth. Or didn't take to it well. They need to release the officer's name and the name of the person who called it in. If they paid for it, there might be some malicious intent involved. You got a point. You got a point. Lisa said for question of the week, although, okay. Although my bosoms are not nearly as bountiful, I think Queen Latifah should be a good choice for me. Okay. Not just because of her skin tone, but also because of her whole vibe and the added personality she brings to her acting roles. Except on what's the one with her in Common? Not so.
Oh,
much.
Just Right.
Yeah, and I blame that on Common.
I
Common
like that
wasn't that good.
movie.
Oh, goddamn! Excuse me. On Queen Latifah's titties, I am sorry. She would definitely do a good job of capturing my fun, kind, goofy essence and my love for Amish thirst traps. I believe so too. You put that there. I'm reading it. Every time I think my comment is gonna be short, I'm wrong. You're fucking right. LOL. Helene, one of these days it will be. Probably. Love you guys.
What are we talking about?
P.S. Countdown to Texas in a couple of days. That came from Miss Lisa Waring. Yay. Thank you, Lisa. We
I
appreciate
know.
you.
I can't help it. I tried.
Even cousin Dot said, God, you talk too much. You write too damn much. Calm
And Anthony, what exactly is an Amish thirst trap? Is she just showing a little ankle and taking it back?
Just for
No, that is the hokey pokey. No, what she
Lisa had a little collarbone showing.
No, I did not.
No, she did not.
It's
It was
neck,
like here- it
it's
was like
neck,
here
it's
and
neck,
up.
cheek, and eyes.
She
That's
showed
it.
a corset button.
No. Neck, nose, forehead with a dread.
I got you.
That's what you get.
With
Or
a
locks.
dread.
Yeah.
Or locks, because the dread.
A single
Oh, excuse me,
lock.
yes,
derogatory.
because it is racist. With locks. So yeah, that is an Amish thirst trap coming from Lisa. She looked good though. I mean, give her props. She was all out in the sun. She was like, "Oh, look, I'm melanated, y'all." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what happened with black people in the sun. It's great." Our last comment comes from Brianni, the 8.5. Now, Brianni is
Plug it in.
look at her.
Oh, she looks good.
Thinking
Yeah,
she's
make a
Lisa
nigga come out
Nicole
the field.
Carson.
I'm still getting better.
But what we didn't see in that picture was her husband looking like Ike Turner, like, I know that camera up from the neck up, right?
Oh wait, y'all
That
talking about
might
me?
Yes.
Yes. Well, you left, so we're not going back in time. You got to progress.
Don't
with
worry
it.
about it.
But let me get this out because
Don't
this
worry
comes
about
from
it,
Brianni.
sweetheart.
She is speaking on the story about Daniel Cressy, who is the first Louisianan, so from Louisiana, to be functionally cured from cured of
Sickle
sickle
cell.
cell. Uh, thank you.
Did
So
you
Brianni says, so I want to comment on the man from Louisiana that is cured of sickle cell disease from this gene therapy. People like to prematurely call something a cure, but it's really not. At if you look at it as a whole. First, these are experimental treatments, meaning it may or may not work. Just because it worked for Daniel Creasy doesn't mean it will work for every sickle cell patient. Second, these treatments are very risky. Just like the bone marrow treatment me and my son looked into years ago. You have to wipe out your whole entire immune system and you risk dying from complications. Also, even if the surgery is successful, you still have to take medicines and get transfusions just for your body not to reject the transplant. Third, this experimental treatment is costly, and unfortunately, not every sickle cell patient will have access to this so called cure. I'm not trying to take anything away from Daniel, and I'm so happy he was able to get the treatment successfully and live a better life. I just want to educate you all and the public about these articles that mislead the public and cause frustrations for patients like myself who have a child with sickle cell, and to most importantly the sickle cell community, who I fear most of them will not have access to these treatments, and if they are one of the fortunate ones to receive the treatment, will they actually be cured?
Mm.
I know you all mean well and are trying to bring awareness to sickle cell, and that's great. But I also want people to do the research before posting these articles. A great social media to follow is Sickle Cell 101. I follow them on Facebook and Instagram, and they were basically saying the same thing I was saying. To Brianni, thank you. Truly appreciate it. I just want to say I'm going off the news article. I'm going off what the hospital said with I think it was Oshner's. So again, they did claim it was an experimental gene therapy treatment. So they did emphasize it was experimental.
Mm.
Also, that gene therapy treatment that they did, I actually went and checked it out. This was something that was kind of thrown out of some years back because they felt that it wouldn't work. So, yes, the doctors did take a risk. Daniel did put his life on the line. He is not the first person to be cured from sickle cell. They have had others who were cured before him um, throughout the years, but he is the first person from Louisiana to be functionally, and I stress this, functionally cured of sickle cell here in Louisiana. And here's another tidbit: Louisiana has the highest population of people who have sickle cell, and I think it's over 3,000.
I seen it, and I was curious as to what was actually driving that number up. What y'all eating down
I
there?
don't know.
Mm.
Shrimp, etouffee, gumbo.
Isn't it a genetic disorder?
It's
It's
genetic.
passed down.
But it's
Yeah.
but it's the highest concentrated of it in Louisiana.
Because
Yeah.
if you already have a high concentration of people that have it and they continue to have kids, their kids are going to have
Mhm.
it, their kids are going to have it, and they don't leave the state. Perpetually,
Mhm.
people from Louisiana do not leave Louisiana.
No, we're stuck.
And that is
We're-
how
we're-
science works, Jason.
Would y'all, if y'all were sick or
Wow.
anything like that, would y'all want to take like an experimental medication to
Nah,
see
fuck
if
what
it
Jazz
works?
talking
Because
about.
from what
Fuck-
I
fuck-
understand,
Yes.
No,
I
fuck
won't,
that. No.
because-
Fuck that. No, fuck that.
Whoa.
My bad, Rhea. My bad, Rhea. Lisa, we know how science works. My question was, why the fuck is it so concentrated in Louisiana? So is it just is it the people that get off the boat, they stayed there? and it just like
A lot of
these
a lot of us stay. A lot of us don't go. We don't spread. And when we do spread, we come back.
Yep.
Louisiana has a very curse-like attachment
It has a hard
to
pull on
its
people.
citizens. Oh yeah, it's like, oh, I've been gone for 30 years. Then why the fuck did you come back? Oh, it's Louisiana. No, it's a curse. You leave, you see the world, but you find yourself back in it.
y'all in the house
You
of the
find
father
yourself
Usher out
back.
there, ain't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But
Well,
But no.
Jason, can they answer my question now since you got yours answered?
I didn't like that Lisa threw that science shit and Helene thought that shit was funny. Fuck both of them. Back
God
to you,
damn, I
Ray.
can't laugh, nigga.
No, that shit
Obviously
wasn't
not
funny.
Helene.
I mean,
No,
you
funny.
come to me all the
Are we
time.
Okay.
policing? We're policing black women laughing now? Okay, that's what
Oh,
we're
Thank
doing
you,
today.
thank you,
On this
thank you,
fine,
boy.
on this fine
Hold on.
Sunday.
hold on.
Yes.
Jazz, please ask your question. And then
I
we'll
was
move
just
on.
asking the group if you guys would take any of this experimental medication to try to, if you were sick, would you go through that process?
Mm-hmm.
And I answered yes, because from what I understand, sickle cell is very painful. So I would probably try anything to get away from the pain.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other option is, pain or death.
Die.
Then yeah.
Hmm.
For this one specifically, yes.
Okay.
Jason, what about
All
you?
right.
If I had the money.
Well, it's
Well, okay.
experimental, so they normally don't even try to
so
charge
they
you for it
do
anyway.
clinical trials, and
Yeah.
you can get in a clinical trial for free. I did a clinical trial for asthma and asthma medications, and everything was covered, and they paid me on top of it. So I would assume it would be something similar for
Yeah,
sickle
but
cell.
don't say what it is because you're not a good advertisement for them right now.
We want our money back.
It was great.
I don't want nothing
Yeah.
she's on. Like,
Oh, thank you. Just give me my cigarettes, God. Damn.
I do sound like a smoker.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
experimental
Oh, my
treatment
goodness.
from Newport.
And I look at shit
Oh,
like this,
man.
they may try to get as much TV and stuff you watch here. He may be the poster child for some bullshit. They really experimenting on niggas. Niggas just gonna start disappearing in Louisiana.
You trying to say they cloned Tyrone? They
Oh,
cloned
Lord.
Daniel? You coming with that?
Oh,
It's in the
maybe
chicken.
you think they're trying to Tuskegee us?
But the thing is too with experimental, like Rhea said, yes, you go into them trials. They do tell you from the top. Well, they tell you so much because
You got to
have
sign off
have-
on it a million
Right.
times.
yeah.
right, because you could be
You got to have a
in the-
physical. You got to go through a lot of steps before they actually treat you. To make sure you understand that it's experimental, that there's no
Right.
guaranteed results, and that it may be detrimental to you. So you have
Okay.
you're fully educated on whether it's going to be good for you or not.
Gotcha. So you become a part of that commercial. Side effects are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what they do the trials for.
nosebleeds,
Yeah.
ear bleeds.
So, like, if this medicine, if the trials
Death.
are successful and these medications get released to the general public out, like, say,
Right.
10, 15 years, that's where those commercials get all those side effects from, is from the trial people.
And you know what, Tabriani, again, I do appreciate you telling us, breaking it down for us. I think with us, it's more of, hey, this is some good news. But when we heard the words experimental, and it was the Manning Family Foundation that helped Daniel to be in these trials and to go through the experimental treatment. So there are groups. Now, again, it depends on the person and if they want to go through it or not. That's the
You
thing.
have to also qualify. They
Yeah.
don't just take everybody.
Mhm.
You have to qualify for these trials.
Damn, it's like getting into the club.
I think for her
Bouncer
it's
just
just.
sitting
I think for her it's. I mean, of course, it's a bit personal. It's her
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
That's going through the sickle cell,
Right.
so it'll be. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand where she would have, apprehension to why she would want to
Yeah.
do this or why this may not be what people think it is. So
Mm-hmm.
No, and look, I like I said, I'm glad she said her piece. Because there's a lot of parents with children who are suffering with sickle cell that aren't that don't have a chance to say something.
and I guess my other thing in this is so when I read the article, I seen Louisiana was one of the highest
Hmm.
concentrated areas, but I'm assuming is it really high in UK too? Because there's a TV show based on this, and that's where I was like I got reintroduced to it. I went to
Okay.
school with somebody with sickle cell, but it's not something that you deal with all the time, and I knew how she felt. But they made a TV show about how the sickle
Hmm.
cell trait was the TV show is giving black people powers.
Oh
So
yes.
Oh yeah.
so
Super
is
sad.
that, but like, yeah. So I was just curious: is it also highly concentrated over in the UK as well in the black people? Because that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I think sickle cell affects us. Just that is our burden. I don't want to call it a
Disproportionately.
burden. Disproportionately than other races.
Mhm.
You know.
I've never heard of
So
anybody but black people having sickle cell.
yeah,
Same.
and for me, lupus. Like I have
Mm.
never seen any white person say I
There are
suffer
some
from
white
lupus.
people with lupus.
Wait, didn't that white
It's
girl that got
I
slapped
haven't.
on Real World have lupus?
Oh, the real
yeah.
world.
Oh
That's
Yeah.
yes.
right.
No,
Yes.
she no, Irene had Lyme disease. She didn't have
Oh,
lupus.
Oh,
Oh, she
some
was
with an
messing with
L.
it.
white people that have it. Though.
I'm
Okay.
with an L.
But I don't.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Rhea, for breaking that down. Rhea is our
No.
medical expert when it comes to
TLC got
reality
lupus,
TV.
right?
I mean, apparently expert in 30-year-old
TLC,
reality
but
TV.
Yes.
Damn.
T-Boz.
Yeah,
I
to
used
the
to
other
watch
two
all those
members.
shows.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
Nick Cannon.
T-Boz suffers
Yeah,
from
T-Boz has
lives
lupus.
with sickle cell.
Or I thought she had
Does
lupus.
she have
It's
sickle
sickle
cell?
cell?
No,
She has
it's sickle
sickle
cell.
She got
she
sickle
do?
cell.
Cell.
Nick Cannon
Oh.
got lupus.
Lupus.
Mm-hmm.
Who
And he's
cares?
still making babies.
And
Passing on
shit
his
down to
shit
people.
genes.
He got to leave
That
something
part.
behind.
Oh
I think
man.
he's left enough.
If
I
could
mean,
tell
that
you,
concentration of
Broken,
lupus, wherever Nick Cannon was.
broken homes and
Mhm.
lupus. Way to
Yeah.
go, Nick.
Come on.
if
'Cause
I could
like
tag
in
in, some of
Oh
us
yeah,
don't
come on.
even know that we carry it. Like I actually am a sickle cell carrier, and
Oh,
so
okay.
you're talking about who has it, where is it concentrated. So I don't have it
Mhm.
at all, but I could give it to my kids if I have sex with someone that has the same trait. Like they have like a 75%
Really?
chance of getting it. So
Mm.
like we could be sitting here just holding it, and then it's triggered through.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Oh, that was cousin Doc talking. I mean, seriously, so I was just trying to figure out whose lip was in.
You thought Lisa was a
I
ventriloquist.
was like, yeah,
Who's
like
lips
damn,
are
my
moving?
feed must suck.
The voice.
Fucking George.
Where does it come from? No, but and look, we're joking, we're laughing. This is how we do. Y'all know this is how black folks deal with pain and with serious news. It's not that we don't take it serious. We have to find some kind of way to smile within the pain. So, Brianni, again, thank you. I appreciate your birthday twin. I appreciate you. I appreciate your comment. To Miss Lisa, thank you for your dissertation. I always enjoy reading them, even though Helene got problems with them.
I didn't
Jazz,
say nothing.
thank you for tag teaming with us as we put that boot to Brit's neck. We love you for it. Scody, as always, if we can be the mind fuck that makes you happy, let us continue to fuck your mind. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a part of the conversation, it is fairly simple. Drop it in the comments and we will read it in a future episode. Promise you, it will happen. All right, we are going to move on, ladies and gentlemen, because it is time for This Week in Black, aka Random Chats of Blackness. And this week, we are going into the gathering of Negroes, of Negro entertainment, if you will. The BET Awards happened, this past Sunday?
Sunday
This
night.
past Sunday, while most folks were watching niggas on dragons, many were watching niggas getting trophies. And it was a beautiful sight. Yep. Hey, it was a beautiful sight either way. If y'all haven't seen any of the results, I can't give it to you because I only watch maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Me and award shows don't go well, but I will say congratulations to Tiana Taylor. She got a major award. Helene's favorite artist, Lauryn Hill, got a Lifetime Achievement and Legacy Award. Um, she gonna say for one fucking album? Yes, Helene,
Yes.
for one fucking album.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that album was performed
Yes.
that night.
They did her whole catalog sitting there.
But it was done beautifully by Common and Queen Latifah. It was a just right reunion. Again, not my favorite Queen Latifah movie. What is my favorite Queen Latifah
Last
movie?
Holiday.
That's
a
it.
good one.
I
That's a
love
good
that movie.
Oh, I love that
I
one.
love that movie.
Never
And
seen it.
what's the one where she got the depression titties?
Oh, wasn't it like
It's based on a true
autobiography?
story.
Yeah,
Where she's playing the
it's
singer.
autobiography.
Is it Bessie Smith?
I think
Bessie.
so.
I can't remember.
Somebody. Yeah.
Those were the
She
titties
was
of a
no,
bastard.
she was. She was. She was wonderful in that movie. But Queen Latifah is a great actor. You know, she's a great actor. She will always be Khadijah James for me. Whether you want to believe it or not. But last but certainly not
Yeah, it was
least,
Bessie.
It was Bessie. Thank you.
George
Thank
acting
you,
like he
Red.
didn't watch that movie specifically to see Queen Latifah's titties.
I was appalled and did not know
Oh.
them titties was coming. And I mean, I don't think them titties were not dressed as if they knew they were coming. She could put a
It
little
is
skin
n-
tightening on them titties the night before.
Bro, it is
Oh my God.
1920s. heat.
Right.
It is
She
the
had-
days
she had
of
to let 'em
old.
hang
Again,
how
but
they
I mean,
hang.
keep in mind that was a movie and not a documentary. That footage was not taken in the 1920s; it was taken in the 2020s. And
It
I'm
had
just
to be
saying,
accurate.
they could have airbrushed them titties a little bit. Goddamn!
Oh,
Like,
you don't believe in accuracy?
listen, I kind of
on.
wanted to peek under Khadijah James's pantsuit. Once I saw that was it, I was like, "Oh wow, damn!" I didn't know
That might have
Khadijah
been
was a bestie the
prosthetics.
whole time.
Oh God, that's horrible. Oh man, let that man breathe. Let that. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, Queen Latifah. Let that woman breathe, George. Let the legend breathe. But did anybody watch it? Did y'all get a chance
No,
to check it
I
out?
saw
I watched
clips
clips
from
of it.
it,
Of what?
Okay.
but I
Of the
haven't sat
BET
down and
Awards.
watched the whole thing.
Now I had a real issue trying to get it the night of. So
Okay.
because I couldn't watch it the night of, I just didn't watch it. It was
okay.
I took the old man approach to
understandable.
it. It took
From what
too
I
long
heard,
to try
it
to
was
pull
a
up.
very well done, classy, upscale event. It
Yeah,
was
they told
different
them
than years
don't
past.
come dressed like niggas.
Yeah,
Please come presentable.
was
It
a
was suit
black
and tie.
tie.
It was a
Yeah,
black
Janice-
tie event.
black tie
I don't
event.
know about. I don't know. I mean, we
Janet
have
Jackson
very
doesn't-
different understandings of classy because
Don't say
some of the
They had
motherfucking
some.
dresses was
Some people dress
outrageous.
the way that they normally dress, but they try to class it up. Like Lotto wore a form-fitting sheer dress with just her bits covered.
Oh, Drewski?
That's classy for her.
That's
So I
bad,
guess it was
but-
open
Yes.
to interpretation.
And Drewski hosted it. I was gonna see how y'all
I
felt
don't
about him
understand
hosting.
how y'all find him to be funny enough to host 3 hours worth of anything.
I'll be honest with you, Helene. Like I said, I watch an hour and a half. By the 1 hour, 1 second mark, I was like, okay. I enjoyed some of his skits. The Joe Jackson one, I was like, okay, that one's okay. The Cypher one was funny. His Jay-Z skit was kind of okay, I see what you're doing. The saxophone player who should have came out during Lauryn Hill's acceptance speech and Tiana Taylor's acceptance speech.
They wasn't gonna do that when they was getting them awards.
Not
they wasn't.
not those type of awards.
Not those.
Nah.
Not
No.
those.
But
Those achievement? Hell no.
yeah, those are achievements, which
Juicy
I
had never
would have
come
been
back
like,
to a black anything. He did that.
yeah, he'd have finally said, I guess I do have a white grandfather. But again, there was controversy with who was it? SZA and Doechii, because he had introduced at the beginning of the show. I just want to let y'all know, y'all got a 2-minute window. Say your thank yous, say this, say that, get off the stage. Because if you don't get off the stage, my man here will play the saxophone. And the whole thing was, they were playing the saxophone song music from Boys in the Hood to start pushing people off, right? So wrap it up, B, you gotta go. Well, Cardi B was at a minute, and I know these are just, achievement awards, but Tiana Taylor was like 3 something. Lauryn Hill was damn near 5 minutes, going into 6. But when it got to there was a few other folks who got awards, and they went over, maybe by a second or two. Nothing bad, nothing crazy. But when SZA and Doechii came out and they started doing their thing, at a minute and 31 seconds, the guy started playing the saxophone, and there were folks just kind of, oh, okay.
How do you know it was a minute 31? Was there some giant counter somewhere?
There's a counter on the stage. It's on the monitor.
Yeah, but it
So
usually faces them. So how did we see it?
Girl, everybody who went to look, they just scrolled on their YouTube feed or on their Paramount Plus, and it just went, wait a minute, that they were only on a minute 30. What's the deal?
Did they take 30 seconds to get their black asses to the stage?
Nope. They almost Duran Bernarded when they won. Which, shout out to Duran.
We love Duran.
The
He's
run.
so funny.
Oh man, what was it? His tribute to D'Angelo Chef's fucking kiss.
The full tribute was fire. Like
the
full thing, the way they did
the full tribute was, yes,
because they had everybody on stage just dancing and dancing to the actual music, doing like choreography. Then I'm like, shit, is that Duran right there? It's like shit, little R Lennox over there. And then once they time to sing, they just popped up, got out the little dance, and they just sung their song.
And D'Angelo's children were there as well to celebrate.
They introduced
that nigga was on stage.
Jesus Christ! What's with
Christ?
He lost both of his parents.
Helene is boy. She be want all the sensitivity, but not sensitive to nobody.
You know what, Jason?
Shut the fuck up!
I'm telling you that's
That's for you, Helene.
All I did was ask that question. Was the fat nigga on stage?
All you had to say was his son
What's
there?
all his
And I would
children
say
on
yes.
stage?
All his children introduced the actual set and introduced the set. Yes, they were there together. 3.
So I'm
Are they
being
all by Angie Stone?
No.
They his kids. Angie ain't got nothing to do with that.
I mean, Angie Stone is the fat nigga's mama. I'm like, I didn't know she had more kids. She was raping a nigga at like 18. I didn't know if she had more kids by him.
Helene,
am I lying?
You fucking up D'Angelo. You fucking up D'Angelo tribute right now.
Fine.
I pray to the invisible spaghetti monster that when your day comes to get called home, everybody gives you a glowing, beautiful tribute.
They're not. I don't give a shit though. Like, whatever, nigga, I'm dead. Who gives a fuck?
I'm gonna make sure your son give me 2 minutes because I'm running them motherfuckers for 2 minutes from front to back.
Yeah, somebody gonna play the saxophone on your ass at a minute 30.
Let Kenneth, and also shout out to my nigga Kenneth. He from Memphis. Shout out to my nigga Kenneth that was up there playing the saxophone on them niggas, man.
Yeah. Well, no shout out to him. He was wrong for that one for Doechii and SZA. But that's just me. But he was told to start playing.
Hold on, but Janet Jackson said that she will never attend another BET event because of how Drewski portrayed Michael or whatever joke or whatever he did.
The Joe Jackson.
The Joe Jackson.
The Joe Jackson one.
I was shocked that he did that. I'm like, well, I mean, who knows? Did they know Janet Jackson's gonna be there?
Yeah, she was presenting Tiana Taylor.
But I'm saying but did he know she was gonna be there? Because I wouldn't have pulled that Joe joke with her being there.
Oh, I would think so.
Why?
I would think so. I think
everybody's
he would know,
fair game.
Right. Why are we pulling jokes because for one person?
I just think sometimes it's best to preserve.
They let him have creative control over the whole thing.
Yeah, it's just best to have preserve.
But there are rehearsals.
And there's production, and there's a producer and a director.
But Janet, we gotta
together.
understand. Janet was on tour in Asia. She literally took a private jet, came in, did the awards, and took a private jet home. So she probably wasn't around for any rehearsals or anything. She literally showed up just for Tiana Taylor.
You seen her outfit?
You seen her outfit? Joe Jackson
She just
Yeah,
dropped.
she
stepped
dressed
off a
like
bus.
Janet. She didn't dress up.
When it Drewski's drop.
People have been
Yeah.
making jokes
Oh
about
yeah,
the
yeah, I
Jackson
remember that.
family as a whole since
Mhm.
the fucking 60s. Why is it all of a sudden now it's like, oh, Janet's in the building. We can't talk about Joe. Come the
At
fuck on.
Black award shows,
There is this sacred cow effect
I don't think I asked
that
was at
does
Black.
kick in sometimes.
I don't think I asked was at Black award shows. Have they
Why
they
for Janet
taken
Jackson?
have they taken jokes at Michael Jackson and Joe Jackson at Black award shows? That's my only question.
They didn't say anything about Jack. They didn't say anything about Michael. Nigga, we know Joe was an asshole ass daddy.
But it's
Is this
Who
a
made his
surprise?
son millionaire?
but we also talking about somebody that had to experience this asshole, as opposed to us talking about what we know from movies, TVs, and what their experience was that they told us. Completely different. I get you. I get what y'all are saying. I'm also not the person that had to experience Joe Jackson, and I didn't think it was funny.
Yeah.
Nigga,
I
Drewski's
I
not funny.
I like
So
the title screen.
See you.
That was the only thing I really laughed
apparently
at.
he's not to you either if he's making jokes about Joe Jackson.
Oh no, that shit was hilarious, sister. I've watched it 100 times. What the fuck are you talking
funny.
about?
It was
That
funny.
shit was hilarious.
You just said this shit wasn't funny.
I didn't
What
say
are you
that.
talking about?
I didn't say that. I said Janet didn't feel it was funny because they said
Nigga,
Janet
so
not
one
gonna
person
come
didn't
back.
feel it was funny.
The person that she's the one person that can say, you know what, that shit ain't funny to me.
And I mean, you have to ride with it. You know, you could tell her, "Oh, girl, but get over it." No, that's her shit. You know, it's like if somebody did a joke on somebody in your family, you might have a real close connection to them. You don't want nobody clowning on people on your family. Yes, Helene, I know you don't give a fuck and fuck everybody.
No,
But
because we sit around and talk about freedom of speech and freedom of that and how you can't pull punches on
yes,
jokes and jokes are just jokes and comedians shouldn't do this and comedians shouldn't do that. But oh my God, we bring up Janet fucking Jackson, whom I happen to like, but we bring up Janet Jackson and all of a sudden comedian shit is out of the window because it's Janet Jackson.
no.
Well,
You
no,
forgot the other part of we're good with comedians saying whatever the fuck we want. There is freedom of speech and the freedom of consequence. So Drewski them did the skit. Janet didn't like it. She said, "Well, you know what? I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna do it anymore." Okay, Janet. You know, peace out. We love you. You're still a legend. But she felt offended. She has the right to feel offended just as much as Drewski had the right to make the joke about her pappy. So there's not like, oh no, Drewski, you're wrong for it. No one's chastising Drewski. I thought it had some fun stuff. I liked the title card with the belt animated doing the accent. I thought, oh goddamn, that was dope. I want a belt like that. But
Not a belt.
again, in comedy, people, you are going to make niggas laugh and you are going to piss them off. Janet was one of them that got pissed off. And she just said, I'm not doing it anymore. That's it. That's all. You know, I mean, I think she feels like, look, y'all gave me my lifetime achievement. I'm out. You know, she got hers, what, 6 years ago when they did the tribute to Janet? And I think Tiana Taylor performed. I gotta go back. Yeah. But anyway. Okay. But with the awards, I do want to say we need to enjoy them as much as we can because Paramount, aka Skydance, aka White Folks Only now, announced that they have canceled and what do they call it? Sunset. They have sunsetted the hip hop awards, BET Hip Hop Awards. They have been sunsetted, as well as the Soul Train Awards. That has also been taken off. So they
Soul
will
Train?
not be doing those. Yeah,
When
you
I
was
didn't
the
know
didn't know
about the
Soul
Soul
Train
Train
was a
Awards?
thing.
Maybe a year or two
Huh?
ago because Ari
Really?
Lennox was
Oh, I
because
didn't know.
Ari Lennox,
Ari
was
Lennox
upset.
was the
They-
host.
no,
Oh.
she wasn't
No,
the
no,
host.
no.
She
Erica
got-
was the host.
She got mad that somebody else won the they either best album or best R&B artist, but it wasn't like a soul singer.
Yeah.
And she kind of took offense to the other person winning.
Gotcha.
When she was doing her rant. So
Okay.
it's been like 2 or 3 years if I'm not mistaken. But it was
Okay.
I remember they did all that last year whenever they stopped. And they was like, we're gonna figure out what they're gonna do with it. But I do think all these black awards, I'm not sure who what older or like legendary artists are also there to help them with these, but I do think they do need that because you have like it's a you have Janet Jackson that'll pull up and then just pull right back out, but you don't have the who's who that are at these awards beyond like the younger, like the new up and coming talent, but you don't have like those older people there in the awards that you know everybody else still want to
Yeah, I
see.
mean, Beyonce went about 4 or 5 years ago, before COVID. I think it was 2019. She that was the big deal. I mean, they've had Beyonce, Jay, they've had Kendrick, they've had Drake has gone. I mean, they've had the big names and legacy acts. Stevie Wonder will always be there. You know, I
When was the
I,
last
I don't.
time somebody on this pod watched the Soul Train Awards?
The year Ari Lennox went off
How long ago was
about
that?
not winning, and that was 2 years ago.
Okay.
That's the last one. That
When was the
was
last
the
time
last
somebody
one.
before that watched the Soul Train Awards?
I watch them every year. That's just me.
I'm an award person as well. I enjoy award shows. Like just
Erica is
seeing
the
what they're gonna
host.
do.
I watch.
When was the last
The
time
Soul
somebody
Cipher
watched
is dope.
whatever the Hip Hop Awards was?
Whenever they
Oh
did
shit!
I think Fat Joe
The fine.
hosted the last one. I didn't watch that one.
I didn't see that one, and that was
2 years?
2023.
But
2023,
but the year 85 South hosted, I watched because they did it like I watched their podcast. So they did the show just like how their podcast is set up. So I watched the 85
So
South.
outside of Anthony and Jason, George, when was the last time you watched an award show?
I don't watch award shows at all, so
Jazz,
I'm not fair.
I don't
Award
watch
show.
them.
He said he don't watch award shows.
Rhea,
I don't watch award shows either. I used to
Award
watch them
shows.
back in the day, but I don't watch them anymore.
why are we acting like these shows? Now, it's a shitty predicament that we have been put in that these black shows seem to be the only ones that are disappearing. We are not collectively as black people watching them. And we know white people are not going to just tune in for the Soul Train Awards of all things. We are not collectively as a people watching them.
but they still do them.
I think it's important
I
that
mean,
they
you
still
have
do
this-
them to
Yeah,
spotlight
you
our
have-
artists.
You have
like,
the Stella
for sure.
Awards. You
If
have
we're
the
not watching
NAACP
them,
Image
then
Awards.
who are they
But
spotlighting
they're-
them for? The people in the room?
No,
BET
there are
Awards-
people who
Well, I
watch.
like
It may
watching
not
the
be as
clips.
And plus,
BET
I'm not big into
Awards.
music that much, so I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, they need like worry about my opinion on it," because I'm not into music like I used to be. So
But that,
so
who-
it's.
okay. If
I mean,
you're
like, because you got
televising
Anthony and you
something,
got Jason, they're
who-
big into music, so they would definitely want to see whose award.
1,
And
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, 2 of 7. What is that percentage? If we're talking about televising an event, putting an event together, getting people together for said event, if you are televising this event and people are not watching, what do you ultimately think is going to happen to that event?
It's not. I don't. That I hear your point, but it does. It only happens to us. The Oscars, the Emmys, and all these other the Golden Globes, all their ratings have dropped every year, millions, 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 millions. But only the black ones are going away. Which BET had two or three of the highest ratings. The 2019 was good, but Drewski beat out 2019, so that just lets you know the ratings are already driven up. As long as people are giving you something that people care about, also put on the show that people want to see, people
6
will be
years.
there. 6 years,
So
correct.
between
Yeah,
those
but I'm
it's been 6
also
years, yes.
I'm
between
going, but I'm
2019 and
but I'm also
2026.
and then
what I was
also,
about to say, the COVID year was also one of the best was one of the best BET awards they put on as well. So it was also highly rated, but also or highly received as far as with people watching it. But again, there are media outlets and there's things that or people that's actually watching it. There's a crowd for it. Now over the 20 years, but that's also again the prestige with these things. These awards don't mean nothing, kind of like what you're saying right now. These awards don't mean nothing, but then we'll come and talk about why Oscar means so much or why Grammy means so much. Why is it only for the awards that we have where it's like, all right, so these people don't. Okay, cool. These people don't. There's a crowd of people that do, though. And that's the whole point of it.
and then you
But if
still
you
have the
sit
music
jazz-
country awards. Like that
The
still has
CMAs
an
are
awards,
still
and then you
going.
still have
Jazz
the
and
MTV
Rhea.
awards.
Jazz
have
and Ray out of
two
their
of
mouth
them.
said, I don't watch award shows, but I like watching the clips. If you don't like watching the award shows, why do you like watching the clips? And if you don't like watching award shows, why do you think that they should still be being had?
I think they're important to recognize people. I think somebody else already just said that. But I only watch the clips because I'm only fans of certain people. So, like, I watched the whole Cardi B performance. I was looking forward to that. I watched Janet Jackson's speech. So I pick and choose who I want to watch. But I'm glad that the awards happened, if that makes any sense.
Jazz.
Me watching the award show today when I don't listen to today's music, like I don't know who's even nominated. That's why I don't watch it. Now,
she's only 26. She doesn't watch them.
But no, I mean, it's like, because it's not that I don't watch award shows, because I do watch film award shows. But when it comes to music, no. Like, I listen to 90s R&B to early 2000s. Jason would throw me an artist, and I'm just like, I don't know who this is, Jason. I don't know who's nominated. I don't know what category, none of that. So, I mean,
how many of our children are watching the award shows for today's artist?
None. My children don't. They don't even know what's going on.
But they know. But they know the artist.
They know the artist.
Are still also
they're not
watching these award shows.
They might watch the clips.
I agree with what Jason said about it's our award shows that are disappearing, because it is. But there is a bigger audience for some of the, like, I'm not comparing music award shows to film and television award shows. I'm not, because it just seems like there's a bigger array of what people do and don't listen to versus what is coming out in film. If that makes, like, I can't articulate, but if that makes sense. But if we are not watching them, our children are not watching them, but we think that they're important, why don't we watch them, is my point. If you say they're important to be had, they have to have something. There has to be some sort of ratings for them to stay in production to be had.
Well,
so
here's the thing about
them.
the ratings. Since streaming, ratings have kind of taken a back seat. But if you look at an award show like the NAACP Image Awards, that is still a high-rated award show, even though you don't watch it. Rhea may not watch it.
I watch it.
Jet. Oh, okay. So
y'all never heard? Did y'all hear me say that I don't watch shows? I never said that. I asked everybody else.
Never said that.
If
I
they
said
watch them.
though you may not watch it. I said may, but you straighten me out. You said watch it. So great. So the NAACP Image Awards carries, and I know folks may not like to say it, but they do carry a lot more weight in the award season for Black entertainers. But
because it's a more serious award.
They do get more ratings than, say, the BET, the Soul Train Awards. The BET Awards this year, supposedly, again, this is on Paramount's run. They said they had a high stream rate.
It did.
Basically, viewership.
Well, that was going to be a point I was going to make. When I was little, even into my teens and early 20s, we only had a certain amount of channels, and it was a big event when an award show was on. Now you have so many streaming networks, and you may not have Paramount Plus. You may not be able to watch it. So I think that's why a lot of people just watch the clips, because they're not going to just buy Paramount just to watch the BET Awards. They're going to watch the clips on the internet. It's free.
The clips are not generating the revenue for the streams, though, because we're watching clips, especially if we're watching things on TikTok or we're watching people's Instagram lives. So we're not generating a revenue stream for the clips that even we are watching, unless we're going to specific sites, unless we're going to the Paramount site, unless we're going to the BET site, unless we're going to those sites. So yes, you want to watch them, but you're not giving them any revenue to watch to continue on with the shows.
In some cases there are, because on Twitter the way they do those clips now is if you was to retweet or try to download a video, it leads it all back to the BET anyway, and it'll even tell you where this video comes from. Now, if people are just going out screen recording whatever they're doing then posting it, then no. But typically they use a hashtag or a word, and the way the world works now is just like any Google engine. The way you look this word up or look this thing up, that also counts towards revenue, or it goes towards like, hey, look how much my name is being clicked on. Look how much I'm being searched for. Like, look how many hits are coming behind my name. Like, if I was to go, like, there's a thing you can use on YouTube to see how many times people are using certain words, and those words go back to that actual company. As to how many people are looking and researching it, and all that stuff. All of it still matters. when you put it in there. So yeah, you may not be on BET, but as long as BET award show, Cardi B or whatever it may be, all that stuff counts towards what they looking for. The eyes, they need clicks and eyes, clicks
Yeah.
and eyes.
They just want the click through rate to be at least double figures.
Correct.
If not going into, they want high double figures. And if they get a 40% or 45% click through rate, that right there, hey, that's money coming in because that's revenue and promotion that they could use to lure more ad buy into it. And I'll say this, they sold their asses off because the commercials they had during these awards, good Lord, it was a lot. So, it was plenty. And the funny thing was, none of them are really catered to black viewership.
That's shocking.
That's all of
The previous years it has been. They have like the little cocoa butter and the shea moistures.
Yeah.
And,
but Jason, I don't know. Maybe it was because of the geotagging that was probably set up. I saw more. What's that shit for them white folk that got eczema and rosacea? They got the scaly skin. I'm sitting there going,
grayscale.
Cocoa butter can help. Yeah, pretty much. So
no, Anthony, don't say no pretty. Man, come on, man.
Don't tell them our secrets.
Oh, my bad. I shouldn't
Grayscale
tell
is
y'all
not a
about
secret.
it. My bad. Not a secret.
You don't want that.
Not at all. But the cure, you see, I think if them folks in Game of Thrones had our moisturizing
cocoa
tips,
butter. Put some of that.
put that on that rusty skin. But no, Helene, like I see your point and I agree on some of it. Award shows are ego driven, yes. For the artists, for the movie makers, it's very ego driven. But still, I don't know. I every time I watch, whether it's the Oscars, the BET Awards, or one of my favorite ass awards, the Razzies.
You watch the Razzies? I just like,
oh yeah, girl, the Razzies are for me the best award show ever.
Where can you even watch the Razzies?
I know
it's online.
I watched it online,
and
I've never seen it on TV.
It's on IFC and Sundance.
Okay,
if you have those channels, IFC, Sundance, or AMC Plus. Oh wait, why am I doing an advertisement? I'm not getting paid.
Man, you just pushing that out.
But they do
sites.
it. I know, man. I'm sad, but no. I really thought this award, from what I saw, I thought it was well produced. Again, Drewski, it's starting to feel. I'm glad he got the gig. I did like how Keke Palmer clowned his ass. I don't know if it was scripted or if it was improv when she grabbed the mic and said,
he looked a little taken aback. I don't know. It might not have been scripted.
No, that's his face in every one of his skits. That's definitely scripted.
But the way she did it was well done, though. I should have been hired for the job because it is what it is, and people start cheering.
Next year, I think she should be the host.
I like Keke.
She probably will.
I mean that she I think it'll.
She's everywhere.
We shall see. We shall see.
They had some hip hop fans who were mad Kendrick won Best Artist and didn't understand what Best Artist meant, but that's just the way it is. Who won Best Album? I forgot.
The Clips. They should have also won Best
Clips.
Artist as well. It shouldn't have been Kendrick for last year, bro.
But it's not. It's artist singular, not duo. Now if they'd have did Best Duo, yeah, artist was only singular.
I mean, that shit don't.
No, I see what you're saying, Jason.
They make up whatever they want to, and they give it to whoever they want to anyway. That shit didn't matter.
Well, but the thing is that they didn't make it up. It's in the rules. You got to be in a certain time. It's not only about album drops. It's about impact. It's about if you had a busy year, a well-recognized year, you get an award for best album, then that means you got the best album. You may not get best artist. We've seen this with the Grammys. We've seen this in other music award shows where you look and go, oh, shit, I know this person's going to win Best Artist and Best Album. They win Best Artist, but they didn't win Best Album. It is what it is.
That was a better choice for 2025. That was a better
And
choice.
You say the Clips? Okay. I'm just saying. The man had a world tour in 2025. He was the it person.
He dropped
It
no
is what it
music.
is. And
He dropped no music.
he he was
A
in some
tour.
singles.
He
He
was
had
on a tour.
features.
Oh
He had
God, here we
features,
go.
and that is a part
Jason, you was
of
at
it.
that one of them shows.
I said he had a tour. That's not what the best artist of 2025 is though. That album dropped in 2024.
Yes, in November 2024. But again,
Doesn't that
his
constitute for
run into
2025?
Not
no, well,
2026.
No,
no,
2026.
2026 accounts for 2025.
2025.
See, and that's where people got really pissed off. Oh, well, why didn't so and so win for Iceman? He dropped it after. That's why he didn't get nominated. I don't think he was nominated. Next year.
I didn't mention him, so we ain't
I
got to go
didn't
down
say.
that. I'm just making sure we got to go down that
nobody
road though.
talk-
We didn't even got to go down the road.
No, we do, because there are people who also released around the same time with him that they kept saying, oh, they should have won because they drop in 2026, but they missed the deadline. So next year we should be hearing more about whatever songs are big for, because it's from March to March.
I feel like, but
March.
I think Kendrick won what, the last 8 of the BET Awards?
Five.
Last 5. He won the last 5 years.
And he won Artist of the Year 5 years.
Now, in that being said, and I'll be done with it, Kendrick has dropped 2 albums in the last 5 years, and he's been the top artist 5 years in a row. That's the same thing. I used to have an issue when Nicki used to win all the time. Yeah, and there was other people that was out there that was dropping until when they finally gave Cardi the award, and like it's just like whoever,
and that
they
pissed
feel
off.
And like I said, I feel like Glorilla should have won it a few years too. But again, that's just my thought.
No, that's understandable. And like I said again, it's not always about the album you drop, it's what you did in that year. Touring, features, singles, all of that adds up. So, again, congratulations to the winners. Better luck next year to the losers. I will say Baby Keem's Casino Freestyle Live, dope as fuck. Shout out to Keem. That had me going. I was doing my little jug and jig. So I'm walking around the house going, this whole time it was us. It was all time. It was. I'm like, okay. My mama looking at me. My son's retarded. Anyway, but during this BET Awards, and we're moving to the next segment, there was a young lady from a city in Florida who came through and dropped what many are calling.
Shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
The song of the summer.
Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
It ain't about a bitch named Janice.
Spin that shit. Yeah, spin that shit.
Your boy.
She want the man that sing Janice on
that
that song.
That is a musical genius right there.
To do what the song she's singing to him. Because is that your cat?
Yes, they're getting ready. Did you just feed them already? Oh my God, they're crazy.
Don't talk shit to your child.
I said, she said it's been a month. She calling for him. I thought that was
sounded like that. Damn.
Do you not have toys? But no,
drop that hour, Ray. Drop that hour, girl.
Drive if you gotta.
Get
an
Uber.
Yes.
Then she gonna knock on the door. He gonna say, "What you doing here? Why is you here?" But no. Shout out to Rhea and her newfound love.
It's not.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up. Let me have a moment. Let me believe in love for one day, please.
My God, Rhea's in love now?
No.
I didn't say she was in love. I said let me just believe in love. That's all. Just let me believe. Let me have my own fantasy of Rhea's happiness. Got a pristine poop shoot and she's ready to get fucked.
Oh, no. Pristine poop shoot.
All right, serious. While I do want to shout out Carisha for having the song of the summer. She's got everybody from 8 to 80 dumb, crippled, and crazy singing "Spin That Shit." Um, there is one sister who says, "Nah, not me," and that is one India.Arie
Oh, get her the
who
fuck
got
out of
on
here.
this hit. Oh Lord, here we go. All right,
She's not
India.Arie.
relevant anymore.
Oh wow, nice irrelevancy.
Even if
Okay.
she
It
was
is.
relevant, get her the fuck out of here.
She's hating. Why is she hating on the song of the summer? See, I believe that everyone needs representation, and Young Miami represents the young and ratchet, and I think that they need representation too. And I happen to be a fan of her music.
Yeah.
So who is
you should enjoy it.
India.Arie talking to?
Why does
She
Young
just-
and Ratchet need representation?
Because it's
they
everywhere.
Man, get
do.
the hey, nah, fuck that. Helene don't even believe in that. Helene don't believe in that. And she like Mia X. What Mia X was talking about?
Shooting niggas and selling dope.
Mia X ain't never been ratchet. That has never been the word for Mia X.
I mean,
you can put your eyes out as big as you fucking want to. Mia
we
X has
can
never
play
been
Big
ratchet.
Mama Drama.
Nigga.
Big Mama Drama was not too much about
Young Miami. People like Young Miami and Sexy Red, their whole persona. You talking about one song of Mia X's, their entire persona is of being ratchet ass, nasty ass bitches.
I love
That's
it.
like their entire fucking persona.
And
So,
I love it. I'm a fan.
More power to you.
I have a little ratchet in me.
No, you got a whole lot of
little?
ratchet in you.
Oh.
We've known the tales. I do not believe what you have said when we know the truth. But no, basically, look, I read the tweet that she posted. Does it come off auntie-ish, whatever you want to call it? Sure. Does it come from a woman who has been pretty much thrown to the wolves by the industry? Yes. But is her point valid? Maybe.
Yes.
Helene says yes.
I don't
Jason,
think
I
so.
think
What exactly did she say?
She basically said that the fact that this song has become such a huge song and it is the song of the summer shows her where the industry continues to go, and that no matter how much things change, people just don't want to be free. We want free.
She took all that from that one song. That's just
from
about
that one song.
Scamming and having fun.
Yeah, but
Where
you know
all
about
my
young
scamming ass niggas.
But here's the thing. Y'all know about Young Miami's story, right? Y'all know about the situation with her mama.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So, you don't, Helene? Her mama was a scammer and a booster. And she
JT
went
was
to jail.
Surprised by that.
JT was. Hey,
Well,
that's why she disappeared for
they-
them 2-3 years.
She went to jail.
I'm like,
You're right.
are we surprised by any of this?
Well, but her mom, in trying to get away, she was the getaway driver. She killed an older lady with the car. So
I didn't know that part.
Yeah. So when folks started to read upon that, they kind of looked at
representation now. So what's the problem?
It is. Well, you do need representation for all aspects of society.
I mean, beyond the representation aspect, like, music about horrible things, like the first Nelly song, "Down, Down, Baby, Yo Street" in the Range Rover, is about a drive-by when you think about it. Like,
street sweeper, loaded cock, ready to let it go.
Yeah, sometimes music is just fucking fun. Like, is
Yeah.
credit card scamming and all that shit cool?
Yeah.
I
No.
never
Is that
knew
a
that
fun
that
ass
was
song
Nelly
that gets the
rap.
club going? Absolutely. And I think
But I've
that,
noticed a lot more men love that spin that shit than women.
Spin that shit.
yeah, but I mean,
A
the
lot
only
of them
point-
boys pull out their bags, man.
Spin
They
that
mercies, and they
Yeah.
are happy campers.
No, but the thing is, like,
Yeah.
I was never a huge India.Arie fan just because I understood that, hey, dark-skinned sisters with natural hair needed somebody to be their champion, and more power to them. But, like, I just never in particular enjoyed her music. It didn't speak to me, right?
Gotcha.
To look at music that's not necessarily agreeing with her viewpoint or whatever, but just understanding, like, hey, I'm not agreeing with what this song says, but it's the fucking jam, and just recognize the young people out here having a good time. Like, let them make it, let them live. And like, India.Arie ain't had a hit. I mean, video was what, 2001? We talking a good
That nigga said video.
like India.Arie ain't been on the hot singles in quite some time. Yeah.
Well,
But what
that and
India.Arie was
brown
talking
skin.
about didn't have it reflected on my young mind, the song itself, but it's also about all of the heists that have been going on recently where they have been playing the music and showing the shit that they stealing on TikTok like fucking idiots. That's what her thing about We Not Free is about. Yes, it correlated with the fucking song because that's the song that they all want to have playing in the background and being scammers. But there's literally been a rash of this shit on TikTok recently. Have y'all not seen? Like a mother-daughter duo just got arrested like a few days
Well,
ago because they
you know
were
They
what?
boosting
stupid.
shit.
They
No,
stupid.
no, no.
Taking the
Hold on.
song literally.
But it's
No,
catchy and it's
it's
fun and it's a
I
fun
love
song.
it.
Nigga, these niggas is
but
really out here
I
doing what
I
you
listen
hold
say.
to
on.
it for entertainment purposes only.
That's
I
you.
don't. I'm smart
That's
enough to
because you
not
a
take
50.
that shit
That's because you're a fucking
seriously.
50-year-old with some common fucking sense and not these
Again,
dumbasses out here showing what the fuck scamming ass shit they doing.
I love the fact that Rhea sounds like the beginning of a Girls Gone Wild infomercial with her disclaimer. But I do want to put some context with the mother and daughter thing. That shit been going on before Carisha, put
Yeah, that's I
some
don't,
pen to
yeah,
paper.
that shit.
Um, they've been scamming and boosting for a while. But I'm glad you brought it up because the reason why things got out of hand is because I don't know if it was the mother or the daughter got online with the Louis V bags, playing spend that shit, and in the caption talking about, yeah, we hit a lick, and I'm like, you're going to jail.
Mm-mm.
Your daughter
Yep.
going to
That's so
jail. And
stupid.
But that's what
yeah,
India.Arie was
it's very
commenting on
ridiculous.
was that particular video with the music playing. And she's like,
Mm-hmm.
this song in particular that these people are correlating these acts with. And then she said what she said. And she's like,
Mm-hmm.
what was it? Um, the mass acceptance of this song itself is crystal clear, sign of a bigger
There we go.
problem.
Thank you.
I've realized that not everybody wants to get free, and it's a very rude awakening, is what she said. And it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't to that girl. It was literally about the video that was posted about motherfuckers scamming, playing the song in the background and using the song as like, oh, this is what we doing because the song told us to type shit. God damn it.
Right.
They some dummies.
I don't. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I think the social media aspect of it is the bigger issue, not the song, because we've had fuck
uh-huh.
songs forever. Again, I'm from Memphis. 3-6 Mafia is there, and whoop a nigga ass when they come in the club was what we did. You had Yo Gotti right after that, shoot the club.
Mm-hmm.
You got A-Ball and MJG, bust a nigga head, slap a hoe, shoot the. All that music has always been whatever, especially when it came to rap hip hop, people have been expressive. Now, you got the Pooh Shiesties of the world who are now recording their crimes. They living whatever they say they saying they doing, but they dumb because they recording it and they posting it. That has nothing to do with the music and everything to do with the people and what they feel as if they need to they need to prove something to the people on the outskirts, so in the outworld, to show what that they actually about the life that they say they live in.
Well, I'm from the era of keep it real, and I think that still continues on to this day, where there are some folks who don't put two and two together that a lot of these cats and kittens. Why do I sound like an old 50s DJ?
Oh, you cool cats and kittens. You sound like Carol Baskins.
Oh damn! All right.
What's Shaggy? The Shaggy original voice? Because he was a DJ, right?
Oh, Casey Kasem.
Casey.
Not good. Keep looking up. But the thing is, quite frankly, I'm from the days of Criminal Minded. I'm from the days of Paid in Full. I'm from the days of Fuck the Police. I'm from the days of Boys in the Hood. I'm from the days of, don't
And
stop,
we're also
get
from
it.
the days of C. Dolores Tucker, and we're also from the
Yes,
days of Reagan's
Calvin
wife and
Butts,
Barbara Bush. And so niggas have been talking
Tipper
about trying
Gore.
to stop motherfuckers from having music like this out for a very long time. I don't know why people are focusing on India.Arie like she can't have a goddamn opinion about something and acting like this is nuanced and that it's something new that just started happening. Just like you said, boosting ain't new. Neither is niggas having opinions about ratchet ass music. We've been talking about ratchet ass music since the fucking 80s. That was the time that I knew about it. Before that, I don't know. But
This
I
not
knew in the goddamn 80s they was talking about ratchet ass music.
But this is not the first time she's been a hater publicly or towards stuff that people like though.
She's
It's
consistent.
not the first time. and they gonna consistently whoop her ass every time she step out
and
on the
she'll
porch.
be back in 3 years with her opinion. Like that's a hamster wheel. Like, you know, it is what it is.
We out here for the malcontents.
Yeah, but I do want to go into the story though, because this shit had me rolling, and the reason why is because, excuse me,
fuck you,
fuck you. So I really want to play the story about the mother and daughter, man, because this shit is hilarious. It's from Fox 15 in Seattle, so that tells you everything. Let me share this screen right quick. If I could find the button. They moved everything. Thanks, buddy. Oh, man. There we go. Here we go. This is from Fox 15 about a mother and daughter boosting team. It is hilarious, but I hope you learn a lesson. Can everybody see it?
Yes.
One of the most prolific organized retail thieves in Western Washington is facing new charges. Janice Downs, a.k.a. Janice Smith, a.k.a. Punchy, is back in jail after just getting released from prison in January. Bellevue police say one of the best clues came from a TikTok video made to Young Miami's viral song Spin Dat about boosting and scamming. Bellevue police in this video shows Janice Wiley holding 2 stolen Louis Vuitton purses. It was posted 5 days after detectives say her daughter, Janice Downs, and an unidentified suspect stole the bags worth more than $7,000 from Nordstrom in downtown Seattle. And 2 days after Downs showed the purses on her Instagram account.
For us, she's a prolific, organized career theft criminal, and so we're very familiar with her.
That's because Bellevue PD's special enforcement team busted Downs and her mom 2 years ago for a major organized retail crime spree. They were accused of stealing more than $500,000 worth of Lululemon clothing. Downs pleaded guilty to 6 counts of organized retail theft. She was sentenced to 33 months in prison with 501 days credit for time served, and was released in January. Bellevue PD Captain Landon Barnwell says just 4 months later, Downs was back to her old ways.
She would think that, after the, what she experienced in 2024, that, hey, maybe, she would change what she's doing. But again, clearly she hasn't chosen to do that.
Court documents show Bellevue PD Detective Jeff Christensen recognized Downs in a bulletin sent out by Tukwila Police showing thieves stealing almost $4,000 worth of fragrances from Macy's. See the shower cap she's wearing? He had a similar photo of her from his case 2 years ago. Working with their regional law enforcement partners, he says he then identified Downs in similar thefts at the Macy's in Tacoma and the downtown Seattle Nordstrom.
People don't just commit crimes in one location, right? I mean, especially when it comes to, retail theft related crimes, right? They bounce around to many of the retailers in this entire area.
In the Nordstrom theft, detectives say surveillance video shows Downs wearing a burqa as a disguise. Detectives say the surveillance video shows how Downs and her accomplice cooperated to steal the purses, distracting the clerk by asking to see other bags on the shelves behind him. When he turned his back, watch as the accomplice smoothly slips the handles of one of the purses over her arm. After he shows them a second bag, he puts it back on the shelf. When he went to the front sales counter, police say Downs walked over, made sure he wasn't looking, and grabbed the purse, then held it down low on the right side of her body, opposite over where the clerk was standing. Her accomplice then moves over next to her, takes the handbag, and exits the store with both of the stolen purses. A few seconds later, Downs follows her out. On June 12th, Bellevue police arrested Downs and her mom. Detectives located them in the parking lot of Westfield South Center Mall. Court documents note that Downs was wearing the same burqa, black-colored sandals, and her white-painted toes matched her appearance from the Nordstrom theft.
We will hold you accountable, and we're not going to tolerate people that commit crimes here in our community.
Ma'am, is your true and correct name Janice, a.k.a. Janice Downs? And we'll stipulate to name and date of birth for purposes of arraignment.
In court, King County prosecutors charged Downs with organized retail theft in the first degree. Her defense attorney asked the judge not to allow our camera to show her client's face.
And I do want to ask the court to not allow the media to film in order to preserve Ms. Smith's right to a fair trial. Our position is that allowing the media to film increases the likelihood of tainting a jury pool. If this were to go to trial, of course, the jury would be instructed to not do any research on their own. However, there's nothing that the court can do to prevent them from doing that. And if there is media allowed to report on the story, they would just increase the likelihood that somebody would either intentionally or accidentally come across the story and read off the alleged charges here.
Wait, so are you asking for an order just not to film, or that they not be allowed to report on it?
My request
Because that's a prior restraint that the court just cannot do in any case for any reason.
My request, to be clear, was just to not allow the media to film Ms. Smith. If the court is inclined to allow the media to film, our alternative request is to require that the media be instructed to only film Ms. Smith from the shoulders down.
Understood. Thank you.
Judge Joe Campagna denied her motion.
The media has a right to be here and to film. I don't find that there's anything particular about this case that would warrant the court restricting that for this hearing and in this case. But certainly, as I said, you can explore all those topics if and when this matter is called for trial.
You're on mute.
TV there.
I'm not gonna lie, it's funny after watching I Love Boosters.
Like you see the security guard, nigga hit.
Oh my goodness!
I know he got his ass fired too. Nigga was outside.
Oh, the nigga should have got fired.
Well, she is still in jail. She has a
$250,000
bond.
She just got out in January and went back to doing the same stupid shit.
Yeah. And not a mastermind, just making shit.
Lululemon.
Oh, girl, them tights.
Hey, Helene, you talking about what you calculated? Do you see what this bitch is stealing? What's she gonna do with any of the stuff she's stealing, man?
The Louis bags, you could sell them. The Lululemon, you definitely can boost those and sell them.
You can sell those. They're
you could
hot
sell
commodity.
it. I mean, yeah. And the thing is
she might have been fulfilling an order.
Did she have a mask on? The one that was covered up?
Fulfilling an order.
That was mom.
She could have.
She had a burqa.
Oh, I thought about
she was dressed up like a.
She was dressed like a Arabian.
Yeah.
And her and everything. Oh yeah, she had on the Birkenstocks too, and that's how they called them because of her white toes.
Her white toes.
So be careful, Jazz. Be careful in
I'm
the
not
streets.
boostering nobody.
We knew her from the feet pics.
Nigga, every other black bitch I know got white toes right now. What the fuck?
Not
True.
Jazz. Jazz
But
has
still.
burnt orange right now.
I got white toes right now.
You getting locked up then, Helene.
I ain't stealing
She
shit.
got to profile you.
But again, I just thought
we're near a motherfucking mall.
I have to give it to him because the request of not showing her face,
like she ain't already got 2011 mugshots.
Like she wasn't showing her face. Like she wasn't showing her face on those TikTok videos.
Anthony,
she was proud of her shit.
Her lawyer definitely.
But wasn't that her mom? I thought that was her mom doing the dance. That was showing off the purse.
The mom was the one in the burqa.
It was the mom.
It was the mom.
But it was the mom in the TikTok video doing spin that. So with her daughter,
the mom got her ass caught.
Yeah, like heifer. Why? Why
But
did you do it?
They already knew about her. First of all,
Yeah.
they're in Tacoma, Washington, which I don't think there's many black people
It
there.
ain't but 2 black people in fucking
Right.
Tacoma,
So
Washington.
they're
locked up.
stupid for that. Number
Wait
one.
a minute. No, I thought Sir Mix-a-Lot said that is almost Niggerville, USA in Tacoma.
That's where Kev
They
on
were in
stage
Tukwila.
from.
That's where a lot of black folk is.
Tukwila is a small town.
Is it Tukwila?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
they're in
he said
Tukwila.
they
I
were-
thought Tacoma.
They were from.
said
Well, they
Tukwila.
said the Tukwila police responded.
Oh, okay.
Tukwila is a small town. I have an account there, and it's a small
Okay.
ass town. So they should have
Got
known. Their black asses should have known better.
They didn't fit into the motif of small Washington State town. Got you. Well, this is some of the ire that India.Arie, pretty much brought out.
It says Tequila's population of black people, though it is small, it's higher than we would think.
Really?
It's the national average, of course, is 13-14%. Tequila's average is 17%.
Oh, that's a lot.
of niggas.
Oh, that's way too many.
3,800 black
niggas.
people.
Oh yeah.
That's way too many.
Yeah. Yep. Donald Trump gonna
But
see to that.
it is a very small town. It's only It's only like 22,000 people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a small town.
Gotcha.
So you niggas think that
And they got a Louis Vuitton store?
That part, that's what I was thinking. It's 3,800 of you niggas, and you think they ain't gonna be able to
But
catch
wait.
you at the only Louis Vuitton store around? The fuck?
But I'm wondering, is that like a suburb of Tacoma or
It is.
Seattle?
It is.
Yeah, so
Because
they
my
drove
cleaner is
into
from
the
Tacoma.
city.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got the good mall
They
in
service
Tukwila.
Tukwila. Yeah.
They
Right.
got the
Or,
good mall.
Tacoma or wherever and just got into their boosting ways, but you just got out of jail.
Yeah.
You just got out of
She
jail.
must like it in there.
They said that
Must.
criminal.
Yeah,
They said
she
that
had a girlfriend
criminals.
she need to get back to.
They said they go to jail and get dumber or better. There's no in
They learned how to. You
No,
learn how to scam in jail. My mother, when she was in prison, she learned how to scam.
But it'd be
How'd
one
she
thing
feel
if
about
like
that
she
song? Is
was
that
messing with
representative for
the
her?
delivery driver.
No, my mother's
And-
not a thief. She's
No,
not
no,
that
I'm
type
talking
of
about the
scammer.
lady from the video.
No, I was
asking
answering
that question.
Helene.
Yeah. But it'd be one thing if she was getting the stuff before it got put in the stores. I mean, that was just not a good plan. Like you're a career criminal.
No, you
Yeah.
gotta know you're on video. Every
Yeah,
place
like
has
baby,
video.
watch an episode of Batman or something to get a better plan. Man, I'm gonna just snatch this shit with this nigga ain't looking and walk out the store.
I'm out.
Yeah,
With
And
no
get my
mask, no
sandals.
nothing,
Yeah.
no
At
mask.
least for a poo shiesty.
No,
Yeah, I can
you
run
can't-
good in these
you can't-
sandals.
you
They'll
can't-
be fine.
You can't wear them in the mall no more.
Shiesty is wild.
But they should at least wear a goddamn COVID mask and just dress up like of Muslim faith.
Like
Y'all
with the
both
full-
fuck in there.
yeah,
They
the
can't
Yeah, she
catch
had a
me.
COVID
It's
mask on in the Lululemon. I think she knew they were serious.
She should dress up like some Proud Boy motherfuckers that was out yesterday.
Oh my goodness, boy, they
Completely
look like they
covered
were
with their little
smothered.
things on.
Boy, they must have been like rotisserie rat skin. But yeah, that happened. So I thought that pretty much merged all together. Cause yes, Spend That is the song of the summer, and yes, scamming is a thing.
Yeah.
And I think what it comes to is the glorification of the crime or the glorification of the hustle. Is something.
See, the difference
I think
between
some folks are
us
getting tired of it.
and white folks is that we will sing about it. Like, white folks have been scamming and getting stuff that has fallen off of a truck forever, but they don't make songs about it. I think that's our detriment. We make music about it.
Yeah, we brag on it.
Yeah.
We put it out there.
It's a detriment
You know.
now.
It's always been a detriment. I just like the song.
Well, in that case, from scamming to just straight up salacious criminal activity, the Supreme Court is telling us, hey, we like y'all. We're going to keep you Negroes. But for the rest of you, you gotta go. This past week, before America turned a young 250, the Supreme Court got together. They say it's a part of politics and bullshit. And two major cases were on the docket, and everybody was awaiting their decision. One dealt with the temporary protection status that a lot of folks who are here are on from other countries, mainly Haiti, Syria. I forgot the other country, and I think Sudan. No, I could be wrong, but the Supreme Court basically said, "Nah, kill it. We're done with it." So temporary protection status is officially null and void for a lot of folks who've immigrated here under it. And now it's starting to cause a scare, but not as much a scare to the folks who are affected because they are, scared. Don't get me wrong, I'm not downplaying them. The fear comes from well-to-do white folks who've thrown their old-ass parents in nursing homes, and now there are no Haitian nurses to take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they are scared. And they're highly upset. And I didn't know this, but in those type of assisted living, there is a high percentage of Haitian nurses that work in them as well as in the healthcare system. So there's been reports that our healthcare system is going to take a huge hit with this happening. The other case, and I'm just giving a quick summary, in a 6-3 vote, no, I'm sorry, in a 7-2 vote, or was it 7? No, it was 6-3. The birthright,
citizenship.
Yes, that is protected. They say it is protected under the Constitution.
That's good because Melania had an anchor baby, so I'm glad that Barron is protected.
Really? Are you sure?
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Are you really that happy? Okay.
I'm being sarcastic.
Thank you. Thank you for being sarcastic. Because you also know that his first 3 children were
that's right,
babies.
Ivanka
was not a U.S. citizen until after. Ivana was not a citizen until Ivanka was born.
Ivanka is the daughter. Okay.
Right. When Ivanka was born, I think a year or 2 later, Ivana became a U.S. citizen because she got her citizenship in I was going to say
18 something.
In 1989, she became a U.S. citizen.
Mm-hmm.
So those 2 things happen. Clarence Thomas is 100% a king.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, him and Ketanji Jackson, I love their back and forth that happened with birthright citizenship. Because Thomas said straight up, I believe the Constitution is colorblind. And Ketanji goes, you only call it colorblind when it suits you, and on a temporary run, because Brent Kavanaugh was the one that says, well, it's constitutionally a technicality that we need to keep birthright citizenship in effect. So those are the 2 things America was dealing with. ICE has full reign to go in and start cleaning house because of they started, but they stopped because there was a federal court that put a kibosh on it for now with deporting folks who were under TPS. So again, while the Supreme Court is wilding out, federal courts are actually following constitutional law. Go fucking figure. The big court, the court that everybody is supposed to be like, oh, okay, they're the smartest MFers in the room, have now become a confederacy of dunces, minus maybe 2 or 3. So I just wanted to bring that up. But I also want to bring up right quick a couple of shout outs because we have just celebrated America's birthday. I don't know if anybody watched it, but Good Morning America is doing a series on looking for all the descendants of the 10 million slaves that made it to America through
I found this on the web from looking for all.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
That's Siri.
She was like, yep. She was like, I know where the niggas are. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. But no, it's actually really interesting. They are doing a series on Good Morning America where they are looking for the descendants of the 10 million slaves that came from.
Isn't that us?
For what?
That's us. Huh? Hold on. You know what?
So we're supposed to like.
What happens when they get found?
Yeah. Do
Well,
they have
hold
like an
on.
application? Can I
They're
apply?
gonna put you on a boat.
Put you on a boat and send your ass back.
Send you back.
I have birthright
Go
citizenship.
home.
Right. Like, so they're wasting their time finding these people to do what with them?
Right.
Well, here's the thing. They're really tracking down the actual slaves. Like they want the names. It's almost like
I can
Finding
give you
Your
the
Roots
Where
names.
with
the fuck
Henry
do
Louis Gates.
Where in the fuck do they think that they, like, we know, because this is the same fight we've been having with Africans and the motherfuckers in the UK that's black.
Mm-hmm.
Names were changed first and
Yeah.
last. Families were bought and sold and bought and sold.
Right.
Who? Okay, so you
Go
There's
to
some
the
record
spin your
keeping.
wheels.
You know there's
to find
archivists.
Yeah,
I know
there's
there
record
are.
keeping.
I'm not.
for it.
I am definitely not saying that they're not going to find people. What is the outcome of putting in this work to find people?
I feel like it's a setup. I'm not gonna.
I don't think it's a setup.
respond
And
to
look,
it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say descendants. They really are looking for the names of the original 10 million
To do
slaves.
what with them?
Just to show
To
that
honor them?
America. Yeah.
I
Look,
don't know.
I'll
I
let
don't trust
Robin
it.
Roberts. Oh, you know what, girl? Oh, like, hey, we found somebody who came in from 1775. All right, let's go arrest Aria. No, they're not going to look for your Jamaican great-great-grandpappy.
No,
They
I'm
just
not saying
want
they're
to
gonna
give
put,
the
I'm not saying
names.
they're going to put you out
No,
or they're going to do
Rhea.
anything with it.
No, I'm
Like-
wondering what they want us for. Like,
Right.
are we
No,
supposed
what
to
is-
sign
what
up
is
for
the
something and get
outcome
some
of
sort
this?
of
No.
accolades or something?
No,
Nigga,
I
please.
think what it is that they just want to show. What do you do? Like,
Like
Come
the
on, help me out,
descendants? Are they gonna
Is this
highlight
No, not
who
the
the
descendants,
descendants
the
have
Is this supposed to
actual
become?
stop white
slaves.
people from screaming at us to go back to where we came from
No.
finally? Like,
So,
what is the
are
outcome
they-
it's gonna be?
Are they gonna give
Okay.
us reparations? I mean,
Fuck
like, what is
no.
it
No.
for?
I told you what's
No.
gonna happen.
No, they're not.
They're gonna put your ass on
They
Carnival.
are not.
Send your ass over. You gone. You're out of here,
Oh
buddy.
my fucking god!
The ultimate 10-day cruise
Right.
To Africa.
What?
to
Why
Africa.
did I show up in
City of
Sierra
Africa.
Leone?
All of them. Yeah.
One way.
Bring your sunscreen.
Look, it is an archivist thing just to show the names, like memorialize.
All
those
right, I'm
folks
gonna
who
send
were
the
brought
article
from-
to my aunt, who's the family archivist, and see
There
what
you
she's
go.
do. I'll see what she
Look.
wants to do with it.
Oh no, this is way too long. This is 6 minutes.
Good Morning
but-
America, you said?
Good Morning America. I'll send you the link, but it's actually
Okay,
pretty interesting.
send the link. I'll
Yeah,
forward
it's
it
pretty
on.
interesting. They were looking at, oh man, they have names. Let us find who these names are. It is like the Veterans Memorial. You know, it's just to memorialize. These are the names of. You know,
I know
folks
the
who were-
slave master's
I'll
name
trust it.
who had our family.
Well, yeah, and I mean, again, that's all documented. Like we have a place here. You can go in and find your somewhat family tree
Yeah.
or who you came, your family members in the ledgers. You open it up and it says, oh, Mouton owned 5 slaves. Slaves'
Right.
name, blah, 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 blah. How much were they worth? And, this, that, and the other. So it's that kind of stuff. I thought it was interesting. I wanted to bring it up, damn it. And here y'all are just busting my chops.
What do we get out of it? That's what we want to
Yeah,
know.
what do I get? Okay, you want to know what you get out of it? How about a quick laugh to celebrate America's 250th birthday? How about that? Because if this is not a representation of this country right now, I change my damn name. Y'all can call me Josephus. Ladies and gentlemen, America in a nutshell.
This was hilarious.
Here we go.
This was hilarious.
So good. And I proudly stand up. Bam!
Where's the other view?
Damn it, King! They're gonna kill him.
The other view is much better because it has commentary. Because the woman who filmed it, and when he face planted, you just hear, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I heard that. I saw that. You shared that one too. That was funny.
Now the thing is, he did survive. He is okay. And he did the jump. He did the glide again. This time, I think they cut the trees. Because what happened was the flag got caught in the tree line, and it yanked him. It yeeted him, and said, "No, come down to earth." So I laughed. I laughed my ass off.
I wonder if his Lord and Savior Donald Trump is going to make a comment about it.
Probably not, because Donald Trump was telling everybody, no, that is not happening.
I mean, but it's just. I'm sorry. It just shows you how good it is to be white in this country. It's just, hey, we can't let a nigga make it on SAT scores. So if a white man bust his ass on a goddamn parachute jump, we'll cut the trees and let him do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully he didn't hit the food table because I would have been so mad.
Man.
What, that unseasoned barbecue? No, yeah. He can hit the table.
Oh man, did he knock over the corn bash?
Right.
How
The
dare
potato
he?
salad
How
had
damn
raisins
rude.
in it. Thank him.
Are we out of ambrosia salad now?
And cat hair.
Cat hair.
God damn. But within that, I did forget to put in our This Week in Black condolences to the Farrakhan family. Mother Khadijah Farrakhan passed away. I think this past week or the week before. They had a memorial service. Janet Jackson was there.
I was going to say, I see Janet showed her
Yeah,
ass
she's
up
a
for that
Muslim.
Yeah.
A what?
Yeah, she is Muslim.
A
She's
Muslim.
A Muslim.
A Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just seen a video.
Yeah, it's not a
Kelly
Mucinex.
singing to Khadijah.
It's a Muslim.
A Muslim.
You mean Muslim?
I say Muslim.
A
Yeah,
Muslim.
you
That's how I
adding
pronounce
some
it.
extra
That's my accent.
syllables.
My
Okay,
accent.
got you.
No, a lot of
Gotcha,
vowels.
gotcha.
No.
A Muslim.
No.
I thought that was Muslim. No, you're
Root word
Muslim.
Mucinex. Yeah.
But no, not a funny matter, but you know, they had been married for over 60, almost 70 years, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah. So condolences, and may she be with the ancestors in peace and in paradise. And while her husband is well known for everything he has been in the spotlight, there are very few interviews with her, but when she spoke volumes. She's had some pretty, some really good interviews that were done by news outlets. So
He's
if you
93.
want to check
How
him
old
out,
was she?
I think she was 80. I think 87.
How many wives did he
I
have?
could be wrong.
Just the one?
As far as I know, Khadijah was his
She was 90.
only wife. She was 90, so 3 years
Mm-hmm.
3 years difference. I think
They only
Khadijah
have
was
one
his only wife.
child. Their one
Which
child
is,
is Mustafa.
It's a dude, right? It's a guy.
Mustafa
Yeah.
Farrakhan.
Yeah, he was in charge of the FOI for about 20 years, and then he moved on to another faction. Of the
Wait a
Nation of
minute. They
Islam.
said Khadijah Farrakhan, the wife of Nation of Islam minister Louis Farrakhan, had 9 children together. Okay,
Okay.
I think they only put Mustafa because he was the only he did
He was the
something
most
else.
prominent.
Yeah, he was the most
Okay.
prominent.
Yeah, and I think
But they had
said
a bunch of children.
he may be. Yeah, because a lot of folks think he's next in line.
Okay,
to,
after Louis Farrakhan passes.
Yeah,
Okay.
to take over the nation. So
Damn, they got
Listen.
married in 1953.
yeah, so that's about what 60, 70, 71
years. Yeah.
73
72, 73.
My God.
So,
that's a long
wait,
time
when
to
did they
be
get?
saying
Yeah,
that in the
73.
1953.
That is
Shit,
true,
my-
Helene.
my-
I
my
agree
grandparents is
100%. Damn. But wait, they were married what in 53?
Yeah.
Okay, my grandparents were in their 30s around that time, but my dad's dad was in his 40s. Yeah, because he met my grandmother when she was 16. No, my grandfather on my dad's side. Yeah, my grandfather on my dad's side. He be 100 and he was born in 1910.
Oh shit. Hell
So,
no. My great grandma was born in 1910. Hell no.
yeah.
My great
Yeah,
grandmother was born in 1900.
Okay. Yeah, that
She's no longer with us, obviously.
Right.
Why is that
No, I had a
obvious? She
great
may still be walking the earth.
No, she
and
died at
cussing
86.
you out, not acknowledging.
She was
Oh, okay.
86 because I remember I was 11 when she passed away.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, there was a soundbite. I thought I saved it, but it didn't go through. Of Cardi B on CNN because Cardi B is. I think she's performing at Essence this weekend.
Yeah, she spoke at Essence and then she performed.
She performed where she was speaking with was the two main gays of CNN. Anderson Cooper and what's his
Don
brother?
Lemon? No, he's not there no more.
Andy Cohen.
Not Don Lemon. Andy Cohen.
Andy Cohen.
They had they had a countdown to America's 250th. And she was on there. And they asked the question, how do you feel about America? What do you feel about America? How does it feel to be an American celebrating 250 years? And Cardi, being Cardi, understood the assignment and said, quite frankly, and I paraphrase, if it wasn't for Black Americans, none of us would be here.
Mm-hmm.
Game
Shout
over.
Out to Cardi. Shout out to Belle Calise.
Yep. She hit the nail on the head. She said, if it wasn't for Black Americans going out and fighting for the rights that they so much deserved, and I love how she said it, Latinos, Asians, Southeast Asians, people from the continent, wherever you hail from,
Caribbean,
who come to America, Caribbean, you would not be able to have the rights you have been given once you got off the boat, plane, or whatever you took to get here.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Cardi B. Love you for it. She's that is one woman that never backs down.
No, she doubles down on her.
She doubles down on it. So since they asked Cardi, this is my question to everybody. This is our little main topic.
Oh, this is our main topic? Okay, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Since we are celebrating 250 years of this country, it's called the United States of America. The experiment, if you will. I gotta ask y'all. Do you love America? That's
a loaded question.
Yes, and that is the thing. Be honest. I won't use it as blackmail. But no, like
in the episode.
Hey. Shush and do your head. No, because here's the reason. I don't watch Piers Morgan's Uncensored a lot. But there was an episode where they had this sister on here. Oh man, I know her by her Instagram because I follow her. B-Joy G. That's her Instagram name. And they were asking her, "Do you love America? Are you proud to be an American?" And when she gave her answer, it wasn't enough for them. So I want to know, to everybody here on this panel, and folks who are watching, do you love America? What is your feelings of the country that you were born in, reside in, live in, do whatever you do in? I'm going to start off with, we're going around. It's a round table. We're going to start with R. Kelly baby's sister, Miss Lisa Waring, since she got a woman out here braiding her hair. Come on and braid my hair. I want you to braid my hair.
That TP2 album was
R. Kelly's little sister.
That TP2 album was fire.
And to know that every song was about a captive child.
I wish. Oh, God.
I wish it was free from his grasp. Oh. The little children. I wish I wouldn't get pissed.
Was Heaven I Need a Hug? That's on
anyway.
Chocolate Factory.
No, that's later. I think that's Chocolate Factory, or what came after that.
It's not Chocolate
Either
Factory
way,
for sure.
the man,
that's not on there.
Yeah, the man is a mess. But Miss Lisa, we've joked about your Jamaican heritage, but you are a Philly baby. You were born in the city of independence, brotherly love. What are your feelings? How do you feel about America? Do you love America in this, now, back then?
I love
What's going
God.
on?
How about you?
Be honest, it's okay.
It's okay. It's a little hard to put together because I don't even look at it in terms of like loving like a country versus loving the people that I'm around, the experiences that I've had.
Okay.
It's more about that than like
Well, speak on it. It don't have look, the country is a concept.
Yes.
What makes you fall in love with being here? If you say it's the people, speak on the people. You got one of the people. You got Cousin Dot doing your head, so there's love there. Because you gotta trust the motherfucker to do your hair, so that's love. So tell me, it could be family, friends. What brings that love?
Family and friends.
Okay.
Legitimately.
Okay.
And amusement parks.
Got you.
And course friends.
Okay. And what?
Out here.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, what you saying? Speak on it.
Lisa loves her some home. I cannot get her to move into a major city, a bigger city, across the country. I can't get her to move. She loves her some city.
Okay. Well, that's the Philly in her for being in the suburbs for so long. She needed to be out and about in the bricks.
Okay.
That's all. And that's cool. No, that's cool. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. And look, if y'all want to interject, please do. I'm going to Lady Targaryen.
The highest order.
The highest.
For me, I would say like I am blessed to be an American, but I also understand America has its flaws, and America does not hold itself accountable. I feel like America tries to ignore the different cultures that has built this country to be great, and you have it has like this image it wants to uphold, but it's just like it's not factual. There's a lot of things that can make this country great. There's a lot of things that can make it beneficial to all the cultures that come here because we can learn from each other. But it chooses not to. This country, we live in a capitalist country, and it's just like, I feel like with the money that is able to be made, you can have free healthcare, you can have free education, but this country does not want to advance its citizens. It wants to keep them to lower levels to where you depend on the government. And it's like you see other countries to where they uplift their citizens, they do things for their citizens to make things better. America has that opportunity to do that, but it chooses not to. And it's just like you have the gaslighting and the level of violence and all that other shit. And it's just like we could be better, but it's just the 1% doesn't want it to. And so it's kind of embarrassing to a certain extent. But that's just my whole thing about it. It's frustrating and it's annoying. And these past couple of years is very eye-opening. And it's just like I don't understand why you have folks that's just like, oh, we don't want the immigrants coming here. And it's just like, they could actually make a lot of this country at home to where you try to stamp like they're bringing crime. No, you look at a lot of people that's making crime around this country and it all is within a major demographic. And it's the one that people don't want to generalize when you see mass shootings, when you see people killing their wives and all the other stuff, violence towards different people. We all know who the majority of villain is in certain aspects, but it's easier to label it on Black men, Hispanics, and all that other stuff. But that's just me. So.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you. George.
I think that overall, like I said, the country is imperfect. It's fucked up. A lot of people are left behind, and like Jazz was saying, in a very capitalist culture. a lot of poor, a lot of black people, a lot of minority people, a lot of immigrants are mistreated and money spent in the wrong place. But I'm not gonna go so far as to say, love's a strong word. But what I will say is, where you gonna go? Like, I got some friends that excommunicate. Well, not friends, but people that I know that excommunicated and went to Mexico, and they're showing their life, in Mexico. But it's enjoyable because they went over there and became. They're living how white folks live. Like, they went over there with American money. They're living, high above, barely speaking Spanish, and your life looks great because you live in a penthouse apartment, and you have servants and drivers and all this different shit. I think that with America, as hard as it can be and as difficult as to make it, and as how the American dream is becoming more and more unachievable, you can come over here and live a decent life as a working class person still. I mean, I know decent is subject to interpretation, but I think that overall, I mean, as Americans, we just, those of us on the right side of things are just doing the best we can. So, I mean, like I say, it's not perfect, but I'm gonna get it how I live.
All right, Jason.
I think I want to piggyback also on what George and Jazz said in that, because I go back to second grade. I was talking to my teacher. I don't know if it was during civil rights or what it was, but whatever the conversation was, I asked her, why was white people so mean to black people back then? This bitch proceeds to say, Miss Vault, I wish I knew your first name. I wish I knew your family. This bitch proceeds to then say that we were mean to each other. It wasn't one or the other. So, like, as Jazz said, it's just the thing of people not really or truly being accountable for what what they've done. Because I thought about it yesterday. It's been 250 years since America got free from Europe. 90 years later, we were air quote free from what they did, but then they just changed. Go from slavery, they just changed what they then did was the segregation or the Jim Crow. It's like in every single situation, they've given us a new path, a new path or a new issue that we had to then climb out of and figure out. And now that part, again, not America, but us, the black culture that we've had or created, even in spite of how they tried to take it, how they tried to strip it, how they bummed us, they've killed us, they've enslaved us, thrown us in jail, just every different outcome, some way or another, we figured out a way outside of it. Um, so the culture part of America, yes, I appreciate that part. I love that part of it. But like I said, there's always a second side to that. So as y'all said, like, I grew up in a Christian Islamic house. My dad was of Islamic faith. My mom was a Christian. So then when you start hearing about these other countries where women, they don't have the freedoms, or there's certain things that you can't do in other countries. Yes, I'm appreciative of what we have, but at the same exact time, we can do a hell of a lot better. We can treat our people a lot better. That's over here. So, like I said, I'm appreciative, but I don't love at the same exact time. And y'all was ugly as fuck in them 250 year t-shirts that y'all had on, them old Navy flag clothes as well. Fuck y'all. And whatever, and the horse that y'all ran in on. But that's my thought.
Okay. And yeah, I said love. That is true. It is strong. But I don't know. I think the way it was asked, I was like, wow, what? How do you love going through what you're going through? But again, I think when the question was asked, it was to appease these men and to appease this invisible, not invisible, this group, this subset of patriots, to say like, all right, yes, it's a good American, you know.
The
So
people,
Helene,
the person they asked, was they black or white?
black. It was a black woman.
Okay, gotcha.
She was on Pierce Morgan. Yeah.
Okay.
But she read him the riot act, and I give her all credit for it, and she didn't back down at all. So now I want to hear Helene. You better love it.
Take that American dick, damn it.
My God.
I had to lighten it up, man.
America?
Okay. Before you do that, you're looking like a really bad driver's license photo. Bring the camera down. Okay.
Is the question, do you love America?
Yes, but in a sense of, and maybe I should have worded it this way. And my apologies to everybody's watching. I'm not trying to make it definitive. If you don't love it, that's okay. If you say you don't love it, how do you feel about America today? 250 years old. What's your feeling on America? Is it love? Is it hate? Is it tolerance? Is it it is what it is?
It's indifference. It's a place that I live in. It's not, I don't need to wave an American flag. I don't need to pledge of allegiance. I don't need to recite poems or allegiances or pledges, or it's a place that I live. Just like this apartment is a place I live in. Houston is a place I live in. It's just a place that I live. There's never, and this is coming from the daughter of a Marine, the niece of, out of my 6 uncles, 4 of them were enlisted. I have a cousin that's currently still in. This is coming from a family of people that were under the impression that they needed to serve this country in some facet, some way, shape, or form. And not to say they all did it because they were patriots. My dad went into the military because he knew after high school he had nothing else to do in Slidell, Louisiana at the age of 18 years old.
Right.
He didn't go because he was a patriotic American. He went because what the fuck else am I going to do? I barely got out of high school. Let's go see what this Marine Corps thing is about.
Okay.
It's a place that I live. Do I love it? Do I hate it? No, I'm indifferent to it. I don't go to other places. The few times that I have gone out of the country, I have not gone to any place and been like, I'm an American, you must treat me differently. I've not gone anywhere and been like, oh, let me tote my American flag or sing this anthem to you because I am superior or anything of that sort. The way that Black Americans, especially, and to hear Make America Great Again constantly for the last, I don't know how many years since the motto started, is ultimately a slap in the face, because when you ask them when was America great, they give you these answers about, it's like these apple pie in the sky ass answers. And then when you say, well, what about these people? It's always, well, besides that. Well, what about this group of people? Well, besides that. So you can ask an oppressor, you can ask an oppressed person that's in an abusive relationship, do they love their abuser? And at some point in time, they would have told you yes. And then when you ask them, why don't you leave? Then they look at you and say, where the fuck am I supposed to go? It's kind of the same deal with a lot of people that are in America. Where the fuck are we supposed to go? Because there is not a pathway to other countries if you are in this one as what we are now considered as the working class poor. There's very little middle America anymore. It's you either work to survive or you work to be semi comfortable or you're of an elite status. And then even those making what we once deemed to be the elite status of $100,000, $150,000 are living paycheck to paycheck, and not necessarily because they're making absurd decisions. It's where they live in the capitalist society that they live in. If they live in California, $100,000 is a little different than if they live in Texas, which is a little different than if they live in Wisconsin, which is a little different than if they live in New Hampshire.
Right.
So do I love America? I don't hate it. Do I hate America? I don't love it. I'm indifferent to the place that I live.
Okay. I appreciate that. Oh, and here comes the ball of beautiful positivity, Miss Araya Anderson.
Yes.
See what I'm saying?
Um.
Anyway, how do you feel?
I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I proudly stand up. Now,
give it a Hulk Hogan treatment.
During COVID, let me say this. During COVID, I looked into moving out of America because I thought this was the perfect time because we were experiencing a global pandemic. Let me move someplace that I've always wanted to move to. And I looked into moving to Bermuda because I love Bermuda. I've been there twice. I think it's a wonderful country. It's now independent. It was on used to be under British rule. But when I looked into Bermuda and I looked into the things that I have in America, it did not compare to America. There's no Walmart there, there's no Target there, there's no big supermarket there that I'm used to. So I decided my ass was staying in America. Do I love this country? No. Like Elaine, I feel indifferent to it because I know the history of this country. I know what it's done to our people. So do I love the way that we've been treated? No. But would I have wanted to grow up in Africa where my highest DNA percentage is Nigeria? No, I would not have. And I don't know if it would have been better or worse, but I can say for myself that I would not have wanted to grow up in any other country as America. So do I love it? No. But am I glad that I'm an American? Yes, I am. Do I have this level of bouginess from being American? I do. And I look at other countries and see and compare them to how America is. And if they don't compare to what we have in America, I don't want to live there. I only want to live in America. So I can't say that I love it indefinitely, but I can say that I wouldn't want to live any other place.
Okay. Oh, thank y'all. Like I truly appreciate it. I don't know. It's just something that took me aback of we as a people.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. How we as a people have to constantly prove our patriotism in this country. And my feelings towards America as a whole, I love the concept of what America can be.
Yeah.
I love the concept of the possibilities, even though the founding fathers, yeah, they did something kind of cool, but they were scumbags. They did own people, and yet had the nerve to say, God create, every man is equal. While you got a man plowing your fields and cracking
Three
whips on their
fifths.
back, and
3/5 of a man.
right, and that was for the vote. That came from the vote. So for voting purposes. Well, I say voting. It was for electoral college and all of that madness too. So while I love the concept, I hate the execution of what they use to make this supposed a more perfect union. I'm not a fan of the fact that on the backs of people, you built a nation, and then at the end of the day, when you promised, mind you, that's the one thing I can't stand about what this country stands on, is the broken promises. You know, like you really are a deadbeat parent. America has constantly told our black asses, "Hey, I'm gonna get that pony you asked for," and then all of a sudden, that shit never happens. Hey, I got you a mule and 40 acres, and you could till the land and become one of the good ones. And that parent went out to go get cigarettes and never saw that hoe again. America really is, because of the way our government and the way society has evolved within it, it has become a very abusive parent in my vision. The crazy thing is, like everybody has said, where can you go? How can you escape this parent? And that's been a question that's been in my head for a long time. How do you rise up against it? They say you should you should practice capitalism and things is going to go well. You work hard, you do what you need to do, which really sound like, hey, say your prayers, take your vitamins kind of bullshit, and things will go your way, excuse me. And not all the time it does. And most of the time it doesn't, because no matter how much we want to believe in the American dream, I think we're still trapped in a nightmare. And it puts us as a people in a very awkward position, because like Helene said, she's had family who was in the military. I have family in the military. I've had family who fought in damn near every war, from not too much World War I, but World War II, Korea, Vietnam. Where's that shit Reagan had us going into that made everybody start tripping? I can't remember. But it wasn't a war. It was
Panama?
a skirmish.
Oh, no, that was Bush.
Panama. Yeah. Bush was Panama?
Noriega, I think Bush was. They went to Panama for Noriega.
You mean the Cold War?
No, the Cold War
That's
is not
Russia.
war. That's Russia. But, I've had cousins who went to Kuwait for Bush Senior.
Yeah.
I've had cousins who had to go for Bush Jr.
I have a cousin, or not a cousin, I have an uncle who's in every major conflict starting with Bosnia in the 90s.
Wow. Oh, Lord. That's a lot of conflict. So, again, I feel we live on a broken promise. We know it's a broken promise, but we continue to behave as if the promise can come true.
I still have
with
hope.
America.
I have hope. It might not be in my lifetime, but I have hope that this country will finally answer to all of their indiscretions.
They're just waiting on the ones that remember it to die the fuck out. They're not gonna pay out on those indiscretions if there's nobody alive that's going to ever remember them.
We're not dying out in the ways that the white people are dying out. They're going to be the minority in the next 20 years.
Think
20
about
30
the children
years.
think about the children that are in school right now. They are not learning about reparations.
Yeah.
No, they're not learning about Black history.
Kids that are in elementary school at this second are not learning about reparations. So if you phase those children out, by the time those children are adults and they have children, it's going to be another 50, 60 years. No one will be using the word reparations because it won't be a thing. It will not have been taught. It will be a select few that are like, oh, I'm a history scholar for the 1990s. And they're going to remember the word reparations. It's not going to be something that's taught. So you're going to have a generation of kids that don't think that they're owed or due anything, regardless of the promises that were made to our forefathers.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but again, I want to bring this up because there was a video I saw. What was the name of the state fair? The big American state
Freedom
fair?
250?
Freedom 250. That just happened yesterday, I think.
There's like 250 people there as a total.
Oh, the beauty of it. The elements didn't want this
that
state fair to happen.
Something. When Gaia doesn't want you to have this bullshit and has torn asunder the weather for you not to have this bullshit, that should tell you something as a whole.
And you want to know where a lot of the folks who went had to go seek shelter?
The African American Museum.
That part. Black people saving white folks since 1776. So,
if that is not just irony upon irony upon irony for this whole celebration, like the shit was slapped together. We saw how the structures looked. We saw that there was no one there. We saw the guard around the goddamn green algae pool that is now not even the reflecting pool anymore. We saw the weather roll in. We saw where they had to take shelter. Like it's it's a comedy of errors at this point.
Yeah, 100%. But it's like I made the joke before. Rome fell in 250 years. Is Donald Trump our Nero? It
Yes.
feels that way, you know. So here's my last question. Is there any way to save it? Let's go with George. Is there a way to save this union? Is there a way for us to actually become the concept, make the concept of what America is, or supposed to be, into an actual reality?
It's looking real bad. It's looking pretty bad.
Oh,
no, just because you have a group of people like I was looking at something on the news the other day and it was talking about what the $2 billion Trump has made in crypto and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, you were...
Wait, it's 2 billion? I thought it was damn near 12.
Okay,
or is that the Suns?
That
I
might
think
be
it's
the
12 billion in crypto.
But whatever it is that you're celebrating. And again, the people that root for him, and there's a lot of them. And I mean, you know, it's not all racism, but it's a lot of racist. I think that we as a country have become so anti-intellectual. So you look at somebody that makes money, and because you want to make money, you look up to that, and you don't question how it was made or who was fucked over to get it. And I think that, like I say, they're literally burning books. They're literally banning books and doing all this wild shit. And I think that at a point, I think that the people in power just kind of look at it as a sinking ship, and it's like, hey, we're gonna get on these lifeboats with these china cabinets and these player pianos, and we're gonna let these poor folks sink and figure out what it is. So I mean, I don't. It would take somebody. I got a good friend of mine that always says, like, it's hard to make $1 billion and keep your soul, and what would have to save this country would have to be ethical billionaires, and I think that's an oxymoron. So I think we're kind of
It is. Look what Jay-Z just did.
What did he just do?
Combed out
the deal with Target.
Oh, the deal with Target.
Okay. No, the combing out of the dreadlocks is true because I just combed out my daughter's locks with the same product that they use on Jay-Z, and it works like a charm. So shout
Capitalism.
out to Beyonce. Shout out to Sacred. Shout out to the detangling spray.
And shout out to capitalism. It's fantastic. Well, no, I thought you was talking about the $1,500 album crate. Okay, got you.
What?
Yeah, you get all his albums in a
for $1,500.
$1,500.
Damn.
Vinyls. You get all 13 vinyls.
Oh, all the
13
vinyls. Okay, I can see where there's a value placed on that, but I wouldn't pay for it.
Yeah, because the thing is, 444 was never released on vinyl.
Oh.
So that's one of the big selling points. But as one record collector said, this is overpriced. It's $100 and something per record.
That's ridiculous.
You know. But again, it's not about Jaden.
And vinyls are not cheap, so I understand, but that's that's overpriced.
Way overpriced. But I want to hear from, let's see, Miss Lisa. Any idea on how we can make America a reality from the concept? Is there a way to do it? Will it happen even? Okay, that tells me everything.
So there would have to be a lot of uprooting and restructuring within the system and the whole setup, because you could replace leadership and all other stuff, but if there's certain laws, certain restrictions, certain agendas already in place, there's only so far that you can go. There's only so much that you can do. Even if we get like a couple of good people and good is a very loose term, excuse me, but someone for the people in Congress or in the House of Representatives, it's a lot to have to combat and rub up against and kind of change. I would like to see it, and I feel like the people who could inflict change, who have the right heart for it, don't normally get the opportunities to be in the rooms. So that's probably part of the issue, part of the problem. And capitalism is a hell of a drug for the people at the top, because you can have somebody who has a good heart, and then all it takes is a couple, it's things eat away at you over time. You don't lose your soul in a day.
Gotcha.
You let this slide, oh, this is fine, and all of a sudden, before you know it.
Okay. I appreciate that. All right. Let's go to Jazz Akbar. Because you're rocking them
Power to the
shades
people.
like a revolutionary. I don't want the white man to see. I want him to see the black that comes in.
I say just go ahead and divide the country up into 4 different sections, and it can be the divided states of America.
Okay.
And within that, then I mean, because the thing is, we're trying to figure out how we can all coexist. But when you have a section that wants to be above everybody else, that don't want anybody to be on their level, and they have that set into their mind, how are you supposed to actually come to the table with somebody like that? To where you have a certain percentage that's just like, no, y'all are going to be at the bottom. That's where you're going to stay. That's where you belong. So it's just like, you know what? Just go ahead and divide the country up. You have your little trailer park, meth heads, whatever, in their own little section. Let them figure out and fund their section of the country.
I like
And
this.
then you have another section that's just like diverse to where, okay, we all want to be united. We all different cultures, all of that. And then we fund that section. And then you just divide up that way. And then each area sets their own leadership. And then those leaderships that have been voted within those 4 sections, they come together. And to where instead of having a 2-party system, you kind of have a 4, to where it's just like, this is what we're going to do over here. And then you, of course, are going to have cross partnership with other sections. But if somebody from A section decide to come in B section, you need to follow B section's rules and laws, regardless of what you're used to on your side. And it could just be like that. And then you can kind of see which group of people will be able to prosper and which will be able to grow and which one will be left back. Because you have a certain level of people in certain areas of the country that's just like, they are not up to date on modern technology, modern knowledge, none of that. And they just like, I just want to stay in my trailer park, no teeth, meth, all of that. They doing their own thing. And I know it seems like I'm directing my comment at a certain group, because I am.
You're talking about Florida.
Them too. Florida got them areas too. But I'm just saying, it's just like,
you're literally talking Florida.
And then a little bit of Middle America, some of them, but regardless.
True.
I mean, so I'm just do it
Florida
like that.
Junior.
Yeah. So I mean,
okay.
You don't want to come together as a unit. Just go ahead and split this shit up.
Okay.
See, I think if they split it up, that the people with the nukes are going to take us out.
Well, the government owns the nukes.
Yeah.
And then then the power of the
where
nukes would be,
lives.
I guess, between those 4 areas, those 4 leaderships. I wouldn't say like if you have nukes in a certain state. Nah, but see, obviously it has to be some type of organization that's like, all right, we're gonna have to move this shit somewhere, because
but we
right,
have to
supposedly
get
there are
along
silos. There are silos everywhere in the U.S.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mostly in mountainous areas, but then again, you got to think about it. You hit a nuke, everybody's gone.
Right.
So
it's not going to just take out. It's not going to just take out Nebraska. It's going to take out Illinois. It's going to take out New York. It's going to take out
because we have resources in the South they don't have in the North, and vice versa. So when we need soybeans and wheat and corn, that's usually meth country. But when you need oil and gas and electricity, you're talking Texas or Louisiana.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like how we trade with different countries. It's just you do it that way. It's just now it's not one unit in the United States. You got 4 different sections.
Right. Yeah.
Whew, boy, that's not segregation to the highest level, but you never know.
For segregation.
That might work.
Segregation is not. I don't think segregation is necessarily a bad thing as long as it's
not a bad
actually
thing.
separate but equal. as long as it's actually equal.
And they don't want it equal.
Yeah, that's always
that was the biggest problem.
Ultimately with segregation was that it wasn't equal.
I'm gonna speak like Brit. We need to take out all the white people, and then everything will be equal.
Here she comes.
It's not enough. It's not enough of us. It's not enough.
I know it's not enough of us. We don't have the numbers. That's what my argument always is to Brit. We don't have the numbers.
But if we were to band together with other minorities, but the thing with that, and I'm just playing devil's advocate because I don't see that actually ever happening. If we were to band together with other minorities, that would be a win. But we cannot band together with other minorities because there are ones that think that they are the model minority, or they think that
they want to be close to whiteness.
Correct. So
okay, all right. Well, I believe we haven't heard from Jason, Helene, and Rhea. So, Jason, what would you suggest? Can we do it? Can we make America the country it was sketched up to be within its concept?
We are 250 years behind the ball. Them going and correcting that now, there's been too many lives lost. There's been too many things taken, too many things that's been blown up. At this point, the only way to fix it is to, like I said, kind of like you said, make good on the promises that y'all had. But what does that look like in 2026? I don't think they'll ever want to get to that point. I think Helene mentioned as far as how they've been doing the schools, but fuck the reparations and things of that nature. What they're doing is they're erasing it where these kids won't even know history at all. So if the parent isn't passing it down, I think me and Jazz, we talked about it, like there was TV shows that I was watching, like the Tulsa Massacre and these things. Like these are things that was never told to me, brought up to me in school. These are things that I learned 20 years later watching TV, and I'm like, what the fuck is it? I said that this shit can't be. Then you start looking it up. You got 3-4 different TV shows, fantasy TV shows, talking about the same exact things where black people are beginning to thrive. And because a white woman somebody said something to her, there's a million different stories of a white woman saying and black people suffering. So I don't know how you fix that in today's society beyond give me something. All black kids, when they graduate high school, they need to be given something to make something. Whether they want to go to college or they don't, give them something where they can make something of themselves. Because we're looking at people now, and like I said, well, not like I said, but people out here having to work a job and a side job to just make ends meet. We're not even talking about to go kick it, hang out, XYZ. People unable to take vacation because life is a certain way. And that's whether you have kids or you don't have kids. In some lives, you have people that make mistakes. We're just talking about just a regular American citizen where they're having to do certain things, or, you have different lifestyle choices in other places where people are kind of, like you said, accustomed. We just said people in Louisiana don't leave from Louisiana. There's people that's on the East Coast that don't leave the East Coast. Same thing for every other place. They afford the life that they have where they are. And could it be a better place for another? Could there be better places for them to go? That's just like we just said, other than America, where we gonna go? It's the same exact thing for everybody in these moments. Some opportunities aren't afforded, but we just need the real opportunities to get. And in the world of today, everything is now going automated. So even jumping into the jobs now, we got to go back into just regular hands-on technical skills, carpenters, plumbers, things where we got to use, and people don't, and everybody not into that. Everybody don't want to do that. I would much rather use my head, my thoughts, my voice to be able to make it ends meet, as opposed to having to use my back, my body, just like our ancestors had to do. But you got to do. Sometimes we have to adjust, and that's typically what we do in the world. But that's my thought process. So I don't see that American dream as a black man in America. I just teach my kids to take a different path, or explaining why school is so important. And for the most part, they genius. They just do dumb shit at the house.
Got you. All right. Helene? Did Helene go? Yeah. Helene, on you.
As long as we live, it's not going to happen. Let me just say that's the short answer. As long as we live in a country that is as patriarchal as it is, and still has areas of systematic racism that people still refuse to not acknowledge, it's not going to happen because we're going to continue to relive the same cycles over and over and over and over again. Um, we have seen the pull yourself up by your bootstraps crowd. And then we show them things like the Tulsa massacre, and we show them Rosewood, and we show them Chicago, and we show them Watts, and we show them all of these things where outside forces have come into black neighborhoods. We show them where freeways came from and interstates came from. We show them all of these instances where we had thriving black areas and they were eradicated. We show them where people of color were thriving and those places were eradicated. We're getting to the point now to where if we continue on the route that we are on, the term Native American will be eradicated in probably another 200 years. There will be no more of some of these tribes. They're already dwindling in numbers. You have come to a country and eradicated an entire subsect of culture within a 250-year span. So I can only imagine what you're going to continue to do in another 250. As long as capitalism is king and we have elected officials, people that we elect, we go to a ballot box to elect that are making money off of the backs of whether it be the places or people that they endorse or PAC money or whatever. There is at no point in time where elected officials, just like I believe that church pastors should not be making more than the communities that they live in or the communities that they are supposed to be, giving back to. There is no reason that any elected official should come out of being in the House or the Senate or whatever and end up being a millionaire when they did not go in that way. We're electing people that are taking our money, getting rich from our money, and then aren't giving a shit about us. So unless we start taking paychecks and say, if you want to be an elected official, you are doing it strictly because you want to help, stop paying motherfuckers. The House and the Senate are actually sitting in their jobs, what, 60 days out of a year or some shit like that? Like, it's a ridiculous number.
Yeah.
But yet they're salaried employees, so they're getting paid whether they're at work doing shit or not. And
yeah, I think they get six-figure paychecks.
Correct. I
Depending
don't
on
have that.
how long you've been there.
I'm a salaried employee, and my black ass got to go to work 45 hours a goddamn week. And that's on the low end. I'm lucky enough to where I can only literally do 40 to 45 hours and get my full paycheck. If we take out a large portion of what capitalism is to this country, like Lisa said, we may end up turning the boat in the right direction. But until that happens and capitalism is not king, we're going to continue to regurgitate the same mistakes that we've constantly been making. And it's going to continue on as it is until the only thing that is going to happen that is going to stop this country cold is going to be, it's going to have to be some biblical shit. Whether you believe in the Bible or not, it's going to have to be something so detrimental and so biblical that the country has no reason but to start anew and start completely fresh. And until that happens, we're just going to continue with status quo. Billionaires will become billionaires, millionaires will stay millionaires, and they will continue to get richer, whereas the wage gap between the millionaire and the common man is going to grow larger and larger and larger.
Okay. Rhea?
Yes.
What you got?
What was the question again?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Basically,
I'm a little drunk.
I see.
I've taken medicine, so it intensifies the drunkenness.
Oh, that Hennessy mimosa got you.
Hennessy and NyQuil. We like to call that slug passion. Because you'll be moving like a slug after you drink it. Basically, can America become the America of concept?
It can't.
Can it be saved?
Because the founding fathers were all white and they spoke to a white ideal, that every man was created equal, but they weren't considering us as men. They were considering only white people as men. So until this country becomes
They were considering white men as men. Let's put that out there.
white men. As
Wait,
long
say
as
again?
this country
Oh,
is
white men as men.
white men as men. Nobody else had vote. Nobody else had rights. Nobody else could vote. It was white men. So as long as we uphold that kind of history, it cannot become free for everybody. It cannot become great for everybody.
Hold on, I want to just add this quick addendum to what you and Helene were saying about, white men as men, and the power of the vote and having the right to vote. Please keep in mind, yes, white male landowners.
Yeah.
The average bum could not go vote. You had to own land in order to have a say. So,
and as long as they are so obsessed with that history, it's not going to change. I do see black people as not the top of the food chain, but I want to see them an equal footing on the food chain because it's unrealistic because we're only 13% of the population to be, to be higher than the white man. But I want to wait it out because white people's birth rates are dwindling, and it's going to be a matter of time within 20 to 40 years that the white people are going to be the minority in this country, and they should no longer be in power. It should be the minorities who have overtaken this country. That's why they are so strict on immigration. That's why they don't want birthright citizenship. That's why they want people to be taken by ICE. So I want this country to be a true melting pot of different cultures and different people coming in and making this country great again. It's not great right now. It's only great for white people. And white people are still mad. They're not happy. They're not happy with the way the country is running right now. They won't be happy until it's white supremacy. So as long as we can get rid of white supremacy, I think that it can be something that can be beneficial for all people. It's just not right now.
But the minority that's going to overtake them is going to be white presenting. It's going to be Hispanics that consider themselves Caucasian. So we're going to be right back in the same predicament. It's just now it's going to be motherfucking frijoles at the cookout versus Campbell's baked beans.
True.
Frijoles are delicious.
Their food is delicious. I'm not mad at it. I love tacos.
We all do, Rhea. We all do. We do.
I'm drunk.
Yes.
I don't know what more you. What do you want from me?
I'm so jealous.
Tyree's voice.
I'm so jealous.
What more do you want from me?
What more do you want from me?
Well, I think on my end, I think my answer is a merging of all y'all's answers with a little hint of a positive outcome. I don't think we'll see it in our lifetime. I think it may take, and this may be real crazy. It may take another 100 to 250 years to finally see it become what it's supposed to become.
Yeah.
I don't know if, and I say this with all sarcasm, it only takes a spark to light up the love in the world. Don't ask me where I got that from. It was from an old Disney movie. But
I was thinking Transformers All Spark when you said that, but
kind of, sort of, yeah, but no. I do feel that the generations after us, there's gonna be that moment where the way Fannie Lou Hamer said, "I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired," is going to become an actual action. where I'm not saying, I'm not going in the Brit realm of burn it all and then let's see what happens. What do we do with the ashes? I don't know. I think it's going to happen. I think I'm really being more optimistic about it. I would say in our children's generation, your grandkids, if y'all have kids, well, I know Jason's a father, you're a mother, Elaine's a mother, Lisa's a mother. I think your grandkids are going to be the start of it. Even with even if the history were to be sort of moved taken out of the schools, which now we're starting to see a lot of it isn't. A lot of things are being put back in. Again, federal courts are doing what the Supreme Court should be doing. But I think the curiosity of what this country should be will be the assignment of of that generation and beyond. I wish I could live immortal and see it and go, "Hey, thank y'all. We fucked up for a long time, but I'm so glad y'all got it right." But it is a wish and it is a hope that America actually becomes, and I will say it, actually become great, but not great in the supremacist way,
Right.
but great in that so-called, well, we're the city on the hill, the beacon of hope. This is, and again, that is an egotistical thing. That is a very narcissist thing to say, I am the center of everything, follow my lead. But there has to be a moment where I think, even though these old white slave owners who told the biggest slave owner and the king to go fuck yourself, we don't want to pay this, we can do this on our own. I think we're going to have another one of those moments. Now, as Helene mentioned, the white presenting minority that is pretty much going to be the minority. You either get on or lay down.
Oh, painful.
Yeah, no, but it's plain and simple. Because if you are clinging to the old thought of, well, shit, them regular Caucasians are gone, but I'm a spicy male. What they call that, elote, all that shit.
Yeah, delicious.
Very.
Their food is better. I'm not mad at it.
It's good. Can't fuck
it's
with
better than white folks' food.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
But not as good as Big Mama, who just
No,
burned
it's
her
not as
arm
good
on
as
the
our
stove
food.
because her diabetes flared up. But again, they'll have to be in the mindset of, we just got out of this. We can't repeat it. We are a society who loves to repeat the same shit over and over. It's not a play on words when people say history repeats itself.
Mm-hmm.
We constantly do it. It's a comfort zone. And that's why I think and I hope, and I'm not a very religious man or a very faithful man, I will pray to whatever, the universe, the old fat white man with the big beard, that's not Santa Claus, Black Jesus, whoever, that generation gets the inspiration to truly make the change. We talk about change. We saw change when our, aunts and uncles and grandparents fought for civil rights. That's the inspiration that the ancestors been one. Get what you were promised. Fight for it. I think we got comfortable. That's another thing about America. America is comfortable in its bullshit. It loves it. It sits back. It's good. You know why? Because we ain't them. We ain't them overseas. We not them who's south of us. That's an ego thing. We're good in the
American
BS that we create.
exceptionalism.
Exactly. You know, and does America have some greatness to it? Sure. But it ain't no. You know, it ain't the Michael Jordan of countries. All right. We're LeBron. We play strong, we play hard. We got 4 good championships. We got 4 good moments. But I feel that in the long run, I have this little micro bit of hope that y'all's children's children are going to be the one that sets it off. And that's my outlook on it. Mm-hmm. And that is it, y'all. Guess what? We finished at 250. Yay.
Wow.
By the time I do goodbye, it's all 251. Who cares? It doesn't mean shit. But no, I want to hear from everybody who powered through and watched this episode. How do you feel about the concept of America? How do you feel? Are you good with where America is? Do you feel that we have more journey to go? Do you feel we haven't gotten to the places where we should be? Or do you feel that we have? Put it in the comments and we will read it on a future episode of this here old podcast. But I want folks to truly understand that our answers were honest. And you can't be mad with honesty. Because in the long run, yeah, I mean, you could, but ain't nobody going. Yeah. But you're right. If you feel offended, you the hit dog that can holler. Go ahead, holler. But then also ask yourself why we feel this way about this country.
Are we doing a question of the pod?
What is the song of the summer? Didn't y'all just say the song of the summer was that scamming ass shit?
Yeah.
Where my scamming ass niggas
it's not. He
explains to you what America is.
That's not the song of the summer.
Huh?
The song of the summer explains to you what the U.S. is currently.
Scamming.
I love the new video. Yeah, they had a video with the scamming ass niggas, and it was Trump, it was Kennedy Jr., it was JD Vance. You know, when Carisha say, "Where all my scamming ass niggas at?" Boom, 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 boom. There they are. It's right there in your face.
Rhea, you got a question?
I do.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do one more thing and say adios. It is now time for the question of the week, brought to us always, except for that time when she wasn't here, because it was brought to us by Helene. But this time, she's back.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rhea Anderson. What's our question?
All right. So the question of the pod this week is, and I'm going to go around the room. I want a 1-sentence answer. Just say it with your whole chest. What is a hill that you're willing to die on? We're going to go to Jason first.
What the fuck?
Just give us an answer, 1 sentence.
Shit. That's kind of wild. The Buccaneers are the greatest NFC South.
What?
Football team.
What'd you say?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers are the greatest NFC South.
Yes, Tampa Bay.
Team.
That's what's up.
Okay, Rhea, that's football. It's
I know.
Sports ball.
I know what football is. I don't live too far from Raymond James Stadium.
Got you. Pigskin toss.
Helene.
All right.
Golf is not a sport.
Oh.
Okay. George.
I think Mattress Firm is a criminal front.
Agreed.
RBC. You ever met anybody about a mattress from there? No.
No.
You ever seen anybody?
The Russians. Yeah. The Russians run it. Yeah. Lisa.
Wow. Okay.
You're muted, Lisa.
She's thinking.
Oh.
She was thinking either way.
Her hair braided.
Terminator 2 is the greatest movie of all time.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right.
Girl,
Anthony.
maggots.
Nigga, all time?
All time.
All time.
What I said.
That's that. Don't.
Whoa,
what she
whoa.
said. That's the hill she's
Don't
willing to die on.
That shit.
Wow.
She getting her hair braided like she in prison.
She fights
Watch your
black
mouth,
scientist.
Elaine.
She fights.
Watch
about
your
that
mouth.
It had a black scientist in it.
Who died?
And who got
And
left
said-
at the altar by Whitley Gilbert, but that's a whole other story.
That is true.
Anthony.
Douglas.
Byron Douglas.
Anthony
Byron.
Holland?
My Hilda down. Michael didn't touch them kids. Keep it moving.
Okay,
Yes.
Jazz.
God made women because he saw the faults that he had in men and said, I got to do better.
Okay. And I'll have the last word, and my word is final. Michael tucked them kids. He groomed them. He gave them Jesus shoes, and he tucked those kids.
It just seems overextended. Like that was a long one.
Anthony,
It's my opinion.
hold on, Anthony. The question, with our question last week, we all answered, and Lisa answered. Jason, George, and Jazz. Who
Okay,
would play
let's
you?
hurry up and knock that one out.
Who would play you in a movie about your life?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know mine.
Oh, Rhea wasn't on. That's right. Rhea needs to
Rhea
answer.
wasn't. Yeah.
Raven
Jazz
Simone.
is going with what?
Raven Simone. When she was younger, when she was on That's So Raven, my brother said that her and I favored, so he always thinks of me as Raven Simone. So I'm gonna say Raven Simone.
Was your brother high?
Probably.
Okay, we'll let that be. All right, Raven Simone. All right. Jazz, I know you're gonna say Meryl Streep. I get it. Or Glenn Close because she's the blackest thing out there.
Does the person need
But-
to look like us, or is it somebody we think would depict us?
No, just
no.
Who
So
depict
I'm gonna go with
you?
Tiana Paris.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. All right. Well,
Like
this is
that.
gonna see it. We going. We going.
Wait, who the fuck is? Wait,
Do your Googles.
Yeah,
She's
Captain Marvel's
Spectrum.
Black-
And
They clone
yeah,
Tyrone.
Marvel.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Oh, I see it. I can see it.
Fine as all get out.
Nah,
Just-
she
just
kind of
black and
goofy. I can
beautiful.
see that.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's good.
I can see
We
that.
like a goofy sister. Goofy and fine. That's a perfect combo. All right. Jason. Had you chosen?
Aries, what is
Nah.
Very
nah.
scary.
Fuck, hey, mute every mute. Nah. Now, Jazz, I got some people that can play you. Don't play with me.
We can go
I'm
name
going
for
with-
name, my nigga.
Shamar.
We can go name for name.
You gonna run that before I do. Let me pull up my list of you. Because I do it every time I see a movie.
Go ahead. We about to hit
Exactly. Shut your ass up. You see how back? You see how back the ass down. Back the down.
I'm looking at the time.
Shamar Anderson. I don't give a
Who?
fuck about that
Shamar
time.
Anderson.
I'm gonna bust the clock.
Oh, okay,
Who
then,
is
sir.
Shamar Anderson?
He was in John Wick
Sounded
4.
very violent. Okay.
He was in John Wick 4.
Homie with the
I
dog.
didn't see that one.
Yeah, Humming with the Dog. Y'all didn't watch the last John Wick? How y'all John Wick?
No,
How,
I missed
you
I
a
didn't.
How y'all John Wick fans and ain't watched the best one?
Yeah, because they're all like the John Wick.
Not the
is
last
more
one.
shit than the first one. He
Not
was
the
doing
last-
The third one.
Okay.
And the fourth one,
The fourth one is the one with Lawrence Fishburne, right?
No, he was in the third.
Shamar Anderson.
He's in
What
the
the fuck
third.
else was he
Okay.
in? I don't recognize this dude.
He was
Lisa,
in the
who
Marvels.
was yours?
Lisa said Queen Latifah.
Queen
Yeah.
Latifah. Okay. That's right. She said in the comment. Okay, George.
I don't know this dude.
He's supposed to. I
Let me
do.
think. What's evil Dave Chappelle's name? Bokeem Woodbine.
Bokeem Woodbine.
He would get me at my most. Yeah.
Throughout that whole movie, all he gonna say is, I ain't going out like no punk.
Yeah. No, it's one. It's a terrible late '90s movie, and he's riding with this. He ends up messing with like this drug dealer's girlfriend or something, and he's like this criminal mastermind. He's riding when he's like,
The Big
"Why
Short.
didn't you tell me about his nefarious ass?"
Bokeem Woodbine is a treasure. He must be protected.
Bokeem
Black
Woodbine.
All-Star.
That's an interesting answer, George.
Yeah. Evil Dead Chappelle. Dave Chappelle. I love that.
Sometimes I feel deep.
And,
I need somebody that can capture that. Yeah.
And Shamar Anderson' brother is Stephen James. He's probably more known, but
who the fuck is he?
See, that's not my problem. Hey, I watch movies. I watched him, and I know who these people
basically
are.
Google.
Oh, he's in 21 Bridges.
Saying. All right.
And if Bill Street could talk and War Machine. Yes. He's definitely a lot more known.
Well, we do have an extra guest, Cousin Dot. Cousin Dot, who would play you in Cousin Dot, the Lifetime movie of the week?
Lifetime movie of the week.
Yeah, what actor?
Oh Lord.
Who would play you in your autobiography?
I don't know her name, but she actually was in a lot recently, but the light-skinned chick in White Chicks, I always thought she would play me.
Oh,
that was Marlon
that was
Sean.
getting smacked around in the Tyler Perry movie by Blair Underwood.
Oh, god damn.
A light-skinned chick.
Was that? It's the same actress, right?
Yeah,
her.
Yeah.
I can't see her.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know her.
Wait, what's her name?
Rochelle. Aytes. Damn,
Rochelle Aites. Aites or Aites or Aites. I know her. Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She was grown as hell in 2000. Of course, she's 50.
Oh,
yeah.
Was that old?
Now, I would say I get that Lisa would want Queen Latifah, but I would say Cassie Lemons. But that's just me.
Who's that?
She directed Eve's Bayou. She was in Cassie Lemons? Cassie Lemons directed Eve's Bayou,
American
but she was
film
also
director
in
and screenwriter.
School Days. But that's just me. That's just me. You kind of remind me of her, especially now that you got your hair redid. Yeah,
younger. I think
that's Cassie. That's Cassie Lemons. She's everywhere.
Yeah.
She kind of.
All right. Well, that's it. Okay. That is all. I want to thank Jazz, Jason, Lisa, George, and the whole cast and characters of the Not Ready for Primetime Players of SNL for being a part of this episode. Because, my God, we had a good bit of people today. But I do want to thank y'all for being a part of this. I'm glad y'all joined for this and were not afraid to give me the answers about y'all feelings about this country that we live in. Thank y'all. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you check out Was It Good Though podcast. I ain't got time to tell y'all they goddamn schedule because they keep dropping shit every 5 minutes. Y'all worse than CNN and headline news. Y'all got an episode for every minute of every hour
no
of
limit
every
in
day.
Like
Yeah, y'all dropping albums.
I was going to say, did that Mercedes finally drop?
It did drop. It did drop. You could get it in the bargain bin, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I actually saw it at a record store a couple of weeks ago. But please go check out Was It Good Though podcast, one of the best movie and television review shows out there. Don't worry about Siskel and Ebert. Don't be worrying about the New York Times movie reviews. You have got these two ultimate awesome Negroes telling you just what movies to check out and where they go and ask you, but was it good though? And if it's a Tyler Perry film, it was. As by Jazz. Anyway, also, no, Jazz can't stand in movies, but I got a feeling she's going to be in one day. You're going to interview Tyler Perry one day, and your hate is going to just kind of slip out. I don't wish it for you, but I can't wait to see it because I'll be like, that's my friend. That's my best friend. But also, check out Lisa, Miss Lisa Waring, Bad Girl Lily, straight from the islands of Willow Grove, PA. Check her out in NXG Global Productions on the YouTubes, where she is dropping amazing movie reviews. Opinion pieces. I agree. There should not be an Exorcist remake. Just saying. No, wait. You want that to happen?
No.
Shame. Okay, then we agree. Also, check her out with her homies on Arts Reactions with a Z, as they react to some of the greatest films ever made, like The Last Dragon and Disorderlies. That's why I'm giving it a shout out. That was Jazz saying that The Last Dragon, next to Terminator 2, is the greatest film ever made. Okay,
we're gonna have to delve into that when you get here, Lisa, because I really want to understand why you think Terminator 2. But we'll do that when you get to Houston, because I'm ready to go.
All right. And last but not least, Brother George, for joining us. You can listen to George's voice on any of the previous podcasts his ass has been on, because the brother don't do this content stuff. He is too cool for school. So for the ladies who are in need of a Barry White sounding motherfucker,
we'll put his number up at the end of the show.
There we go. Give him a call and then let his sultry voice please your ear pussies.
Stepdad of the week.
Not stepdad of the week. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
He has all these snacks, nigga.
That's true. I've learned. But look, once again, thank y'all for checking us out. We truly appreciate it. Quick note, there will be no new episode next week, because many of us on this here podcast will be in Houston having a good time at DreamCon. Yes, that is DreamCon 2026.
Enjoy, nerds.
Wow. Just because you get your back blown out every other year, you just gonna dog us? Just rude. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for checking us out. So, in parting, for that beautiful ray of sunshine, Miss Aria Anderson, for Miss Coretta with the Beretta, Miss Elaine Tarragano, I'm Anthony Sterling, saying, if you are out in them streets, please be good. But if you can't be good, be careful. Until next time, bye.
Bye.